that's gonna happen on this stream.
Oh yeah,
Right now?
I'm so excited.
I've never been more afraid in my life.
You will be.
Honestly, I wouldn't even be that afraid of the end of this.
This
case.
one's
You
fine.
have so much more to be afraid of.
This one you'll be
Yeah.
fine. There's reasons I specifically am excited that you won't get for several months.
That's true.
Jesus fucking Christ. Hi, welcome back to the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, where I'm being
Oh.
threatened live on air.
Good
Don't worry about
button. Good start. I did not know we were.
Woo.
It happens every time. I never know when the.
I keep you on your. I'm so used to. I'll be honest. Half of it comes from Max being like, "Oh, I got a bit," and then just rambles for 5 minutes, and then I'm just like, I'm just gonna. Like, I'll be like, "Can I hit the button?" He'll be like, "Yeah, sure," and then I'll keep talking, and so I'm just like, "Fuck yeah, dude."
So true.
Anyway. Hi, welcome back to the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Where we're finishing, as previously stated, we are finishing Memoirs of the Clouded Kokoro. Shit, yeah, from this saved data. Where is my clicky?
Oh my god.
That was a good noise.
Me too.
Thank you. It's the 23rd of February.
It sounded like you got thrown across the room. Like
It
a bubble.
really did.
Susato takedown.
It's the 23rd of February at 11:32 a.m. The Old Bailey Defendant's Antechamber.
Joyful, jubilant, jumping jacks.
Oh, Mr. Natsume, I'm so pleased for you.
Locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire, and non-locum judicial assistant Miss Mila, Miss Mikotame Esquire. I got so close, damn it. Now, finally, at long last, there can be proof. Proof that I'm innocent, and proof that my tea is innocent.
I always forget how much he vogues.
Yeah.
He does.
Good morning, my dear fellows.
Ah! Hairlock Shomes! May you drink my tepid tea and fall forever silent!
So it
I-
is poison.
I thought the tea was innocent.
Only for you.
Oh, Mr. Sholmes, you came. How wonderful.
Please, save your derision. I know what you're all thinking. Good morning, he says, when it's very nearly time for luncheon. Your scorn is written clearly across your faces. Nobody said or thought anything of the sort.
He's
You
just
see
like
how that's a
real.
whole different sentence?
Koala!
Just like
Koala!
Holy shit! The
His
truth
tits
is-
are out because we want them to be out.
Yeah.
Yeah. The truth is, I was determined that day would be what? The truth is, I was determined that today would be the day. As sleep seduced me last night, I thought, tomorrow
like the
for
one
once, I shall not oversleep. I'll rise early and be present for court to support my companions. Such spirited determination has a beauty all of its own, does it not?
Oh, yes.
And then I began to muse on the subject. Why do people oversleep? I queried. Why, time after time, do they make the same foolish blunder? And the answer came to me at once. It's so delightfully simple. People oversleep because they sleep. Well, is there not an astute insight into the matter?
Oh,
He's awful.
yes.
You should have that.
Upon
I'm hitting him over the head with a brick.
People
There's a
die
bug.
when
Die
they
when
are
they are
killed.
I'm hitting him like he's a bug. Upon which realization, I
Wait, hold
attempt.
on. Sorry. Hold on.
Yeah.
Damn, that had
Beautiful.
reverb. That was good.
It's
That's good. That was a
excellent.
juicy
Yeah, this
one.
water ball's like halfway full, so there's a good amount of room in here.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Upon which realization, I attempted an experiment. I didn't sleep a week all night. And the results? By first light, I was exhausted and began to be assailed by fits of drowsiness.
You're just like me for real.
Shocking.
Just like me for real.
And so the conclusion of last night's experiment is this. A good night's sleep is quite simply essential.
Yes, I think most of us probably knew that already, except for these 3 fucks on call with me, apparently.
I went to bed at a normal-ish time last night.
Do you see how that sounds like an exception when you say it?
I need you to know the normal-ish time I'm talking about is like 1:30.
What others presuppose, I prove by experimentation. That, dear fellows, is the scientific method. I'm gonna tilt my mic and it's going to be a bad noise. There we go. Ah yes, and one more thing. I saw you do it. Do you remember this?
Yes, of course. It's the poison that Miss Green was about to drink at the hospital yesterday. Oh, you didn't manage to...
It was a laborious task, as the bottle was nearly empty, but such inconveniences do not hinder Sholmes. I managed to confirm that it contains strychnine.
So I was right.
Perhaps, though of course such circumstantial evidence doesn't prove Miss Green's guilt. I shall leave the bottle in your care now, but licking the inside of the neck is not recommended.
Hey, why did you specify that?
I'm
Do you want me
obsessed
to tell
with
you, or are you going to be mad at me?
Here's the bottle. Do not lick it.
I wasn't going to.
Don't lick it.
I wasn't gonna.
Like, thank you.
Whatever you do, do not lick the bottle.
Crunch, crunch.
Oh shit.
Urine from poison.
Oh, great.
Fuck.
Ren, you have to lock in.
I gotta lock you in.
Gregson!
How good of you to come.
No? Why'd you?
What? Forget it. Excuse me. I'm fucking out of here.
Oh my god. Greglock would be more popular if Gregson had a chin.
Wait a minute, Inspector!
I like to imagine he physically grabs him by the back of the yoink.
Yoink!
Tucks him back in.
It's the guy on TikTok who keeps yoinking snakes. Yoink!
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I don't wish. Yeah. Fuck. This is gonna be a long ass day.
This is gonna be
Oh,
long. This is
no.
why we only
I
have
am.
half of it.
Oh fuck!
I keep bumping the rolly thingy on my mouse!
I don't wish to make a nuisance of myself.
From the look on your face, I'd say it's someone else who you think is making a nuisance of himself. Hitting the
Real
space
strong
bar
energy
instead.
we're coming in with here.
My dear Inspector, please speak freely. Pretend that I'm not here.
Believe me, if I could do that, life would be a whole lot simpler for me.
Cunt.
Do you have the results, Inspector, of the investigation of Mr. Shamspeare's room? I don't know where my accent is.
It's
Not English.
We're all going places tonight.
we're having fun.
Not yet. Shouldn't be long now, though. No, I'm here about
Damn
something
it, Julie! I was
else.
about to do the same thing, and then I was like, no, I'll save it.
No.
A dead convict, actually.
Oh, you mean the man from this newspaper article we discovered yesterday in Mr. Shamspeare's room?
That's such a long sentence.
I know, I was like, I thought that was going somewhere else, and I didn't have the rhythm to pick it up.
A man by the name of... Ah, yes. Selden.
Selden, he's not!
Hey.
Alright, I went through the archives at the yard and dug out the fellow's file. There's something in there that, well,
Yeah,
it caught my eye. There he is,
Rare.
that's his picture.
Rare use of the Selden photo.
That's it.
I think they were initially planning on putting him in the court record, and they went, wait, let's make like an actual piece of evidence out of it, and so now we don't get to see Selden in game. But we got that little tiny picture. Something caught your eye. What, Inspector? What?
I've copied out the relevant parts for you, so you can read it for yourselves.
Thank you.
I can't read this at all. Your handwriting's terrible.
Oh well.
Your problem.
Oh well. These documents. I can't read a thing.
Why is his handwriting like that?
Good God. My father's a doctor and I can read his better than this. Include the details that were in the newspaper cutting we found in Mr. Shamspeare's room.
Please don't
Andrew,
be
you
underused.
were terrible.
Thank you, thank
There's
you, thank you.
Everybody always should watch the. Where did the screen go? Should
Sorry,
watch the.
I'm adjusting something on my end.
Oh, everyone should watch the Granada TV adaptation of Sherlock Holmes ever. There's a part where fucking. It's like a drunken crab. It kills me. I'll rearrange everything in the court record so we don't have duplicate information. Christ.
I need you to understand. All we caught of that was, there's this fucking drunken crab.
Yep.
We
Drunken
know
crab.
all of it.
Well.
I did not, apparently.
Oh no.
6 seconds of silence and then drunken
Fucking-
crab. Why are you giving us a copy of this important file, though?
Well, you're the ones who turned up the clue in the first place, aren't you? I'm just making sure things get handled in the proper fashion.
Scotland Yard's workings are so wonderful.
That's so much better.
Indeed, my dear fellows. And the inspector here is a shining diamond in its crown.
Sig Bridgerton.
Shining diamond in the rough, neighbor.
Look, I just don't want to be beholden to a lawyer, that's all.
Tsundere bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like I like you or anything. Counsel for the defense and the defendant.
He likes us.
Court proceedings are about to resume. Make your way into the courtroom at once.
Well, I shall leave you then. I'll be listening with interest from the public gallery. Not nodding off at all. Certainly not.
Thank you, Mr. Sholmes.
I'm rather tired of seeing Mr. Moustache in floods of tears personally, so the best of luck to you.
Locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire!
Yes, Mr. Natsume?
It's time, isn't it?
Yes. This is it. Miss Olive Green and Mr. William Shakespeare. This is going to be the final battle. They really are just like that.
The Kazuyanori special. Regardless of body type, weight distribution, clothes they are wearing, you will see the character's collarbones.
It's true.
I won't really have saved Saseki-san until I've exposed the whole truth of everything that's been going on. But it's all coming to a head now. You can do it, Ryunosuke. You have to.
I will become a lawyer. I have to. Compare him. I will become
Exposed whole head? Huh?
what are you talking about?
What? 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 23rd of February, 12:30 p.m. The Old Bailey courtroom. I know. I was just thinking, like, this is your second trial here or something. Third, maybe? Fourth? I can't do math. I can do math. I think it is the fourth. Maybe.
He's
no.
moved on to the repressing stage.
It is.
Okay. It's the fourth.
His tutorial case, the what the fuck, omnibus, first Saseki
Omnibus,
case,
first
and then this
Saseki,
one.
now this.
He's moved on to repressing.
Yeah, he's
Yay!
a
I
Yay.
was gonna suggest that
Third
he
in
was
London,
getting
yeah,
more
that's what I
confident on his own, but
Listen.
I'm
tomato,
just saying,
that.
I'm agreeing with chat that, for being only the third trial without Kazuma, I'm still half expecting a jump scare every time we finish.
Oh no, me too. And I've played this
Yeah.
before, and I don't remember
Where the
any of
fuck
them
is
are.
he?
He's sitting right here next to my microphone. I promise.
Oh, I should probably read the line. Oh, whoops. Oh. In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session again now. Again now is such a weird way of saying that.
Why'd you say that?
Again now. Before the
You now
recess,
know.
we
Ah.
now know. Before the recess, we had a most startling accusation from the defense.
I don't remember what the line is anymore, guys.
I just remember we know now. Now!
We know.
Namely, that the victim of the case we heard here only a few days ago is the true perpetrator of this incident.
Oh my god, we can talk about it.
I know. It's weird.
Oh, fucking minimize the screen. A reckless, rash, and prejudiced. Shut the fuck up. Charge of wrongdoing, in my opinion, my lord. However, you don't get to use that word. The prosecution has tried to extend every courtesy to this amateur newcomer from dubious eastern shores. Probably amateur.
Thank you for that backhanded consideration. He does the Hunger Games bow of thank you for your consideration.
Thank you, Rudy. Yeah, fuck.
He would.
That's Ryuno's case. Sorry.
No, you're good. What were you saying?
I
Already
feel like
stopped.
that's Ryuno's case attitude.
You know what? Yeah. Yeah. And then he like sprints away after doing it.
Yeah, he feels like a
Screams.
bad bitch, and then he's like, oh Jesus, and then runs.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone's seen that one clip from Abbott Elementary, but it's just Janine sprinting down the hallway.
God.
A rather cold assessment from the honorable British prosecutor, I must say. So, Lord Van Zeeks, is the new witness present and ready to take the stand?
No.
I'm stalling.
Stall.
I have lost him completely.
He
No
did
worries.
not show up.
I did. It was on me to not consider him a flight risk. He just straight up ran away.
Promise you won't be mad.
Are you mad at me?
You're my lord. Are you mad?
There's a fucking comic I'll be able to send to you next case, Kate. But there's a fucking comic where the punchline is fucking Van Zeek's going, "Are you mad at me?" That's really good. Just the image of him saying it is fucking funny. The prosecution calls oopsies.
The prosecution fucked up, my lord.
The prosecution did a fucky wucky, my lord. Ready and waiting in the witness's antechamber, my lord.
Very well. Bailiff, bring the witnesses in.
I was just messing with
Psych
you.
you on. This is why actor AUs are good, guys. You can make
Oh
him
my
say
God,
that with his
so
mouth. Actor AUs are so good. There are a couple of people who have drawn actor AUs for Great Ace Attorney.
I've seen it.
Anyway. Witnesses, state your names and occupations for the court, please. You know what happened? The Renaissance Fair stole my British accent.
Damn.
Okay.
William Shakespeare, my
Oh, God.
For mine occupation, I can say only.
I don't know why that right after Julie said it's so funny. It's just
Renaissance
he
Fair
stole it.
stole my accent.
He stole
It was I stole it. I stole it. Did I be a tragic victim to be pitied?
I hate him so much.
Currently unemployed, in other words.
Hold my hand.
He will live on in your heart.
I'm Olive Green. I'm a fledgling artist. Well, no. Not a fledgling, really. A hopeless failure who's too weak-spirited to admit she has no talent, I suppose.
You need to hug her.
I love her so much.
much.
I'm gonna be watching this the entire
She's so
time
baby.
and waiting for her to turn the canvas, and it's just Sissel Ghost Trick.
God! That would be so good. Oh my god. Also currently unemployed, in other words.
Hold my hand. What a coterie.
She and Zhao just need to sit down and have a talk, I think.
I think they'd both be too busy in
Round
their
green depression
self-loathing
buddies.
Yeah.
to actually have like good conversation with each other. Oh god,
Therapy.
Jorb.
Jorb!
Jorb! Mr. Shamspear,
I love you, Jorb.
My lord, I am thy humble servant.
It's so I know this voice so well, and yet it still gets me every
Do
time.
it all the fucking time.
It's good.
It's wonderful.
It's a good one to just have in the back pocket, honestly.
And we knew it was coming too. Like
Yeah.
we had
Warning
warning.
about.
Yo.
You heard me.
Oh. I'm afraid that you are no longer merely the victim in this affair. The possibility has been raised that you are in fact the assailant, intent on taking the life of your fellow lodger. The part you have played in this whole business will be thoroughly scrutinized, I assure you.
I would for naught else, my lord.
Shut the fuck up with your fucking harp ass bitch.
I
That's so
know.
funny.
All I can fucking think about is whenever I think of a harp, all I can think of is the bit in Persona 4 Primetime with man, it's Yosuke and Narukami, and Yosuke's like, I don't mean to harp on this, man, but like once we're like out of this like TV world, do you want to like, you know, meet up for a little bit? Maybe we can talk and we can like figure some stuff out and, you know, just hang out, because I feel like I don't really know you. Boing, boing. What is that? You harping. Oh, the doctor smacked you in the face when you were a baby, didn't they?
The doctor smacked you in the face when you were
Oh
a
my
baby.
And Miss Green.
I don't think that's precisely the line, but it's a similar insult.
Yes? You are aware of the reason you have been summoned to this courtroom today, I presume? Yes, the officer did explain. He said I poisoned this ridiculous buffoon.
Okay.
Much.
Cunty.
You point your thumb at me, sir.
I do but my thumb at you, sir.
Ah.
Was that hot to you? Like, what the fuck? And
I didn't mean it to sound.
I know exactly what you meant it to sound like. I just like being a bitch. And do you accept the charge, Miss Green? How is that not evident in our like years almost at this point of friendship? Like, I will do anything just to be a bitch.
I don't know anything about any poisoning.
I love Throne texting me being like, we like you, use our service. And I'm like, bestie, I'm trying.
Oh, Throne.
And I don't know anything about this man.
Every day I get emails that are like, you should look at this new partnership Throne has with a business that's not relevant to you at all.
Literally. It's so funny. And I'm like, I don't know what you want me to do with this. I'm not going to do
I was like,
anything
cool.
reasonable.
Thanks.
Shamster constantly looks like he's on every drug imaginable.
Yeah, you're throwing it, right?
Yeah, he is.
Damn right.
He is.
He's on a different plane of existence.
He's on every.
Yes.
He's on every drug, and that just culminates in theater kid energy, as we all know.
Yeah.
See, he's on every drug that Sholmes isn't on.
Yeah.
Do you think they have the same dealer?
Oh,
Yes.
sure.
And it's
Iris.
It's Iris.
it's I was,
Yes, Iris.
I was gonna say it's fucking Gina.
Oh my god. Do you know what? You guys know in Dream Daddy
Also
when
get you.
the kids
Okay,
can
great.
sell oregano to?
Yes. Yes.
That's Gina.
That's
more
that,
oregano.
yeah. Come, lady, die to live.
I've never thought I heard those words come out of your mouth.
I love Sig Lana Del Rey.
Oh my god.
Verily, I know not thy prickly, pea-pigmented personage.
Bars.
You ever get
Very
called
well.
pea-pigmented?
Let us proceed with the matter at hand.
Sholmes is inventing new drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That being to ascertain whether or not Miss Green has any involvement in this affair. This was not a good time to have eaten a bunch of milk, pasta, cheese. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Right before you.
Somebody during Big Top in the scene where the milk line is went, oh, so no milk.
I was so happy
was
that
so
someone
funny!
pointed
I
out
was
the milk
losing
line.
it.
I've never seen anyone else talk about the milk. I thought
So
it was
no
just
milk.
me who
Why is-
remembered.
Why is this the one thing people were hard? Well, it wasn't the one thing, but
I
in the
love that
moment, the
people
one
were
thing people were like, "Where's his fucking
no
milk?"
milk.
And I'm
It's
like,
so
"What the fuck?"
memorable
It's
to
so
me.
funny.
It is
0
so
out of 10
memorable
adaptation,
to me,
no
and
milk.
there was no milk. I've never seen anyone else talk about the milk. I thought it was just me who thought about the milk. I can never stop
believe you
thinking
so
about the milk.
wholeheartedly about it, though.
It's real. It does
like
happen.
whole
Yes,
milk.
the
First
milk
interaction is
happens.
just offering milk. That's it. That's
It's
like
so
almost
funny.
all they
I
say to
Need
each
some
other.
milk.
The actual,
You
I
need
don't
some
remember if it was
milk.
even, I don't remember if it was even in the chat for the Big Top musical. It might have been here where I was like, do Max and Regina ever
Oh, I
interact?
know that was in the Big Top chat. I
Okay,
remember.
yeah, I was asking if they ever interact at all. Because, like, I think we were talking about, like, what their romance arc was in our show versus, like, the actual game. And I was like, I don't think they ever talk. And then you, without
Yeah,
missing a beat.
she offers him milk.
offers
That's
She
him
offers
milk.
him milk.
Listen, I had to read through that entire. I read all of Regina's parts in the game script. She offers him milk. That's all she does.
She offers him milk. Love it.
And they say like 2 lines at the very, very end. That's it. That's it.
what
That's
romance
all they.
means.
That's.
Yeah.
Honestly, you know, at that point, I'm like, good. Stay away from her. Don't
Yeah.
go away. The musical's different.
Musical's
God.
different.
Thank God.
That's why the person on Twitter gave it an 8 out of 10.
No milk.
Anyway, if you haven't watched Turnabout Big Top and Ace Attorney musical, you should do that after stream.
There's no milk, but we do
There's
have
no milk.
singing and Kate singing good songs.
So,
And Ren and MJ and Julie are all in it. Ren and MJ are once again playing Nick and Maya. Julie is a barbershop clown, and those are 2 very good words to put together.
I love saying that I'm a barbershop clown. I tell everybody about it.
Honestly, best role.
You want to
It's
go
great,
watch
it was
Turnabout
fun.
Big Top so bad.
People are enjoying the barbershop clown part.
It's good.
It's
a
so,
good part.
I'm
It is
so
very
glad
good
that
And
part,
you did a really good job mixing it. It sounds
yeah.
Thank you. It was really fun, which is like probably
Do you want
a
a big?
problem.
I can give you a Big Top command. Do you want a Big
Big
Top?
dog command.
Big Top
Big
command.
Top.
Give me 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes.
Gee,
I
Mr.
mean, you
Edgeworth,
can
you
continue
sure missed
talking,
a lot of
Jesus,
fun
but like, give
cases
you
when
2
were
minutes.
away, like the one with the big top. The big top.
The what?
I need to find that comic again. It's so good. It's so funny.
Hold on.
You missed the one with the big tops. The big tops. The whole week that my profile picture was Gayru and one of my servers, my display name was just Big Toms.
Big Top.
Oh god.
She got so close in that profile pic. She kept going.
She
I
got so
wasn't gonna crop it that close, and then one of my friends who knows nothing about Turnabout Big Top went, you should crop it to just like knows nothing about Ace Attorney in general, was like, yeah, you should crop it to just the nose, and I was like, fine, because you said it, I will.
It's funny.
It is funny. It's really good. I'm so glad I didn't have to answer anything professional in that time window.
There, you have a Big Top command. Use it wisely.
Yay.
Anyway, I don't even know if you read the line.
I did not.
Okay.
So very strange. Very strange indeed. Why would you suspect me? I barely ever go to the East End anyway. It so happens that I passed by that neighborhood 6 days ago, that's all. And on the night that this man was poisoned, I was still in hospital, fighting for my life.
Yes, having been unfortunately caught up in the incident in the street outside the Garadeb household.
Except that's not what happened. That is not what happened. I like mostly remember my theory from last time. I got it. It was my theory,
I
which
remember
well, that leads me to
the
believe I'm now
level of
wrong, but it was an
accuracy.
insane ass theory of like.
I remember your level of accuracy. I don't remember the specifics.
So it was like, basically, it boiled down to, at least for this part, this was an accidental stabbing. Like she was not stabbed by Mrs. Garrideb, she was stabbed by Shamspear, because there's no way in hell that if you throw a knife, there, like, I get it's Ace Attorney logic, but, like, the odds of you chucking a knife blindly out the window and perfectly stabbing someone in the back like that is so low. And I know we were talking about Big Top 2 minutes ago, but that's not the point. The point is, I think
is actually like more likely to physically happen. I feel than the
yes, thank you.
like a heavy object, right?
So my point is that it was Shamspear called her to the restaurant at a specific time, had his window open, or in the little hole, the brick hole in his window where he keeps the soap. He can see out, he can see when she passes by. He stabs her with the knife, either with the knife he had or with the knife that fell from fucking God. And even if that knife flew out the window, he could just yoink it into his room and hide it, because it's a fucking knife, who cares? Before, like, that's my theory for that point, is that somehow... No, I meant the cape part, not the bust part. The bust part I'm fine with. I mean the part where the
the cape part, I forgot
flies
about
off
that.
of
So real.
Russell's shoulders and lands on the bust. That's the weird physics I'm talking about. The bust is fine. I believe that. That's a heavy thing you could drop. That will kill somebody.
That will kill someone.
But before that, I had this theory of her, like, she got into Shamspear's apartment, put some of the poison in the gas pipe asshole.
No.
I don't. The fucking
What?
where he the gas pipe, the
Oh.
mouth of the gas pipe. I forgot it was called a mouth. I didn't know what it was called, but she put poison in the mouth of the gas pipe. And then when he went to, like, do his thing, he got poisoned. Jupiter, I feel like we're past the point of questioning why I call things things. I am
So
also...
you said do the cock.
Exactly. What was the we also got Snink is Dink recently. Like,
Yeah.
Snake is dink.
all bangers from TGAA, surprisingly. But yeah, I had this whole, like, all of this, it's all things that seem like this especially seems like so much of a freak accident that there's no way in hell it was an accident. It's kind of is my logic on this one. My perhaps insane logic, but my logic nonetheless. Anyway, Van Zeeks.
Shit, sorry, I had to mute because I started laughing at a fucking Yakuza post too hard and I'm trying to send it to Ren.
Fuck yeah, baby.
An
Good,
incident
bully
that
him.
rendered you unconscious for some 3 days.
It's spoilers. I can't send it to anyone else.
So scared.
It's really stupid. Don't worry about it.
I was struck in the middle of my back by a knife, through no fault of my own. And now I'm under suspicion? What other irrelevant things might I be suspected of? It's all very disturbing. Your energies may be better spent worrying about random knife attacks, I feel, Miss Green. Got him. Oh.
At this point in time, all that appears to connect you with Mr. Shamspear's lodgings is the Briar Road incident of 6 days ago. No! Alright, that's why. We're all forgetting about your dead boyfriend. We would like you to testify formally about what exactly... No. About exactly what happened.
Oh no! The incident 6 days ago? You mean you want me to relive that awful incident? Accident? Fine, close enough.
Unfortunately, yes. Please tell the court what happened that day. And of course, we will be interested to hear from you about your movements that day too, Mr. Shamspear.
Oh fuck, I clicked off. But what happened 6 days ago has nothing to do with me being poisoned.
Let us proceed then. The witnesses will present their formal testimony to the court. On the subject of the incident that took place on Briar Road the evening of the 17th of February.
Man, if I was ever called to be a witness in court, I would be fucked. I can't remember 20 minutes ago.
Me too.
It's so bad. They're gonna be like, I
It's
accuse
also
you of perjury,
public
and I'm gonna be like,
speaking.
dog, I have a selective memory.
It's
They,
also public speaking. That's extra scary.
That's
The,
extra scary.
the validity with which Ace Attorney witnesses remember exact times is the largest piece of fantasy in the series.
so true.
I'm so serious.
Forget the spirit channeling.
More than the ghosts.
Yeah. It was 6 days ago, at about 5 p.m. I was walking along in the snow when I was suddenly stabbed in the back. Coincidentally, it happened to be just outside the house where the men in this case have their lodgings.
I was at the tavern on the eve of which thou speakest, for I had bespoke my supper.
So many consonants in that.
It was the first time I'd been in the area. I had a little matter to attend to, that's all. Anyway, I was admitted straight to hospital, so I knew nothing about all of this business.
You can't just say
Not
bespoke.
all of this business.
Yes, a second incident inside a week at what I believe to be aptly described as the haunted lodgings.
I forgore.
One can only presume this is a most unfortunate coincidence.
Meanwhile, you say you were not in your room, Mr. Shamspear.
'Twas the following morn when I did awaken that I learned of the dire events. Marry, what a commotion did the officers of the law make on the floor above mine!
And Sasaki-san was arrested on suspicion of attempted murder.
Ah, I clicked away.
As suspected, there is nothing connecting these two witnesses but happenstance. Happenstance. You can't just say happenstance.
I'm trying to think. Trying to fucking think which case it was, because I don't remember if it was. I don't remember if it was the Natsume case or the one after that. It had to have been the Natsume case. But there was one time in the first game that Shamspear showed up, said like one or two fucking things and then fucked off. And then Mr. Bumblebee was hanging out and then also immediately fucked off, and then we never saw them again. And I don't remember when that was. It had to be during the Natsume
Tell
case.
you. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
I thought so, because it would be weird if it was during.
It would be odd.
It would be
otherwise.
weird if it was during case 5.
Surprise! We're the ending of this case is actually we find out they killed Wendy Bank.
Okay, it's true. It does seem as though they're unrelated at first glance. But I'm not so sure. There's something lurking in the shadows here. I feel certain of it. Yeah, a bunch of those fuckers in the gallery. And this is my one and only chance to expose it.
Counsel, you may now cross-examine these two witnesses if you wish.
What the fuck? Yes, my lord.
Julie?
Julie?
Wendy Meg's not dead yet.
Oh,
Oh my god, that's true. Wendy Banks isn't fucking dead yet. Holy
He's
shit.
still alive.
he's still alive.
All right.
I didn't even think about that.
That's so funny.
Eggert is out there.
Eggert is out there.
Eggert is just out there, free in the world.
Just outside the house
I
with
love
me.
her little paintbrush sprite. She's so cute.
Is at the tavern on the eve of which thou speakest, read bespoke. It's the first time in the area, and a little matter to attend to. That's all.
Do we have the note where it's like, you were gonna meet?
No, we don't.
Oh! Why not?
He's out there egging his bird.
He's out there egging his Bert. Rodman's gonna egg
hell's
his
Bert?
Bert.
I got my Bert till I win the bank.
Doing great.
Yep.
Really good.
Hey, what did you have to attend to? What did you have to attend to?
Hold it!
What little matter, Miss Green? Please elaborate. No.
Elaborate.
It was nothing really. It's not worth mentioning.
If you remember, you mentioned it to us yesterday at the hospital.
Do you remember?
Ah,
The 22nd night of February. It was related to the card you were holding. Don't kill yourself, you're so sexy. From memory, I believe the card contained a note that read, I have information regarding the death of Duncan Ross.
what does that matter? This has nothing to do with Duncan.
Why is his voice deeper than I thought it would be?
I was surprised
Yeah.
by that. That was a lot deeper than I thought it was gonna be.
What? That's not your. This is Junpei 999 dub bullshit. Your voice is not that deep, sir.
Maybe I'll go to Atlanta.
Maybe I'll get to go to Atlanta.
That sounded surprisingly similar to me.
I'm so
Did.
How did everyone do? How does everyone sound more like me than me?
New imposter syndrome just dropped.
Ren, the first time I showed my dad Tam, he like heard one clip of your voice and was like, "Is that where you are?" And I was like, "Does that sound anything like me in any way?"
Julie, I have terrible
What?
news. In What Can't Be Said, I did constantly think until I watched the credit scroll that was Ren. And I was like, that
Oh my
can't be
God.
Ren. Ren's at the end.
Surprise!
What the fuck? I'm so serious.
I will
was
say, the first time I heard the mix for that song, I could not distinguish me and Ruth's voices at all.
I couldn't tell where I was either because I had sent them both a high and a low octave for it. So I was like, I don't know who I am, and I think one of these might be Ari. I don't know.
Excuse me.
Anyway, Mr.
I
Shamspear.
could not tell.
do you have something to share with the court?
No.
You sure?
He's doing a stupid little ribbon.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
Hey, yo, fuck Shakespeare.
What the fuck did you just say?
Maybe
You
just
had
you guys
me.
that animatic later.
Pray forgive me. The great bard's words springeth from within me, from within ne'er a thought.
Good God.
What the fuck did you just say? Yes, from the Great Bard.
Don't
As
tell
Shakespeare
me.
wrote.
It's because you're possessed by Shakespeare's spirit, right?
Wild new spirit medium you just dropped.
Oh my god.
Maya's real ancestor.
Oh God, it's a white man.
Hearing Miss Green's words a moment ago seemed to make you think of something.
Defying all
That's where
Korean
the
tradition.
generational trauma comes from.
I'm just Nick. I'm descended from a white.
right?
Something of irrelevance, perhaps?
Well, nay, sire. 'Twas nothing at all.
Where's the whip,
The
bitch?
whipping Nene.
So watch me whip.
Oh god.
Watch me, nay.
We
Now
watched
watch
him
me
whip.
whip. Watch me
We watched him nay. Now he's whipping in heaven. Presumably you know the name, though. Mr. Duncan Ross, I mean.
Horrible things have been said. It's just now 9 p.m., guys.
It feels like 2 a.m.
It does.
After all, you were both lodgers in the same house. And they were both lodgers in the same house. Oh my god.
God, they were lodgers.
Oh my god, they were lodgers. I would it were so, but sadly, nay. Lodging be a lonely occupation, sire. My lodging fellows be rarely known to me.
Booty calls.
Yeah.
So you haven't heard of him, even though he passed away in the room just 1 floor above yours?
Oh my goodness, this hot girl tummy issues.
My hot girl tummy issues are acting up.
Your Honor, I have to go.
Screen. I'm ignoring whatever's happening over there. It looks
Painful.
something. Me, my lord, have I done something wrong?
Clevy or Gavin sticking his fingers up his ass.
Yo.
What?
Y'all need to watch our Apollo Justice playthrough.
Lord.
The card that was mentioned before. I'm moving on. Containing the note. Do you have it upon your person? I'm sorry, I just thought of this judge reacting to the phrase Clevy or Gavin having fingers up his ass. Oh god.
That's your period grant mood for it.
Oh my god! He deserves it. I do, yes. But I don't need it anymore. In fact, I should throw it away, really. Before you dispose of it, the court will take it as evidence, please.
She's like, "Aw, but it's incriminating." Of course. That's what links Mr. Shakespeare and Miss Green. There you go, Ryunosuke. It's Duncan Ross.
Now, continue with your testimony, please, Miss Green.
Thank God we have this fuck-ass
Now we have it.
Alright, we're gonna have to examine it first. If I know
Yeah.
anything about this fucking game. It's gonna be like, this torn edge looks familiar. The envelope has...
Exactly what is happening.
God damn it! The envelope has
Yeah.
been ripped open rather carelessly, hasn't it? Miss Green strikes me as the type to open correspondence more neatly than that.
Ryunosuke thinking.
Ah,
What is it?
the way the envelope is torn. I'm almost sure I've seen that exact same shape somewhere else.
Oh, you don't mean...
Good job, guys.
Were you thinking of this piece of evidence, Mr. Naruhodo?
Exactly. That's it. Try to match them up.
Mr. Naruhodo?
Hey, are we just getting past that one?
Yeah, if we can pass the other ones, we're passing this.
I don't remember if it was last night or first thing this morning. I was sleeping over at a friend's house, and my close good friend Max, who loves Ryunosuke with all his heart, like rolls over to me, shows me a photo of like it's official art of Kazuma and Ryunosuke, and like Kazuma, the back of Kazuma's hair, like fit together with the little spike on the back of Ryunosuke.
Yes!
Okay,
Yes!
yeah, you can picture it in your mind, right? Okay, he rolls over to me and goes, "Julie, look, they're like Pangea." And I was like, I have to like process those words.
Julie, look.
They're like Pangea.
Yeah, sex is good, but has anyone ever called you like Pangea?
Oh god, and that's what I'm thinking about right now.
They go together perfectly. They're like
Naruto-san! You're like Pangea.
Oh no! Come
Come
This torn off end of the envelope clearly belongs with this card.
Thank you.
It's
With
okay.
the upside down show. Ah, thank you.
Ah.
Good job. We did it. Doomed Yowie,
Doomed
Pangea.
Yowie.
I was gonna say the two pieces of this
Doomed
envelope.
Yowie.
Pangea is doomed Yali. God.
Pangea is doomed Yuri. It's Mother Nature. Excuse you.
You know, you're right.
You're right. Apologies to Mother Nature.
I'm sorry, Yuri.
I thought you were just gonna end that at apologies to Mother.
I also thought you were gonna
Sorry,
start that at
Mother.
apologies to
Never
Mother.
apologize to my mother. Excuse you.
That's true. That
Yeah.
is true,
We all-
actually.
That's a joke. I apologize to my mother too much.
18
We-
counts of burglary, 6 counts of suspected murder. Died of natural causes while in prison. Found was witnessed only by a sommelier. There's 201,000 pounds worth of looting.
Oh, I never noticed that they don't confirm the murders. They're just like, he probably killed 6 people.
Uh,
Oh, I didn't.
Joe Dark ass.
Never noticed. No, literally.
Manchester.
He is a Sherlock Holmes character, so that might be from the books.
Manchester's Strange Ways prison announced the death of convicted murderer and burglar Selden by natural causes in the early hours of the morning. He had been suffering with fever since the end of October. Alerted by the shouts of his fellow cellmate, the medical staff arrived to find him already dead before his capital punishment could be carried out. That's not... Oh, he was murdered. Oh, he was murdered. He was fucking murdered. Anyway, I'm gonna show this note to you.
Objection.
Fuck! Why is that not it?
I'm sorry, Counsel, but I fail to see why. Because I'm game being done.
Why isn't that it? I
Yes,
can't read
you
the
admit
fucking
something
letter.
the devil in you, Mr. Naruto.
That's racist?
Yeah, not great.
Oh, I should like press stuff. That's the move.
Hold it.
Like, what do I do? You press. What do you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fucking press. I'm well acquainted with the case. I'm sorry you had to go through that.
It was awful. I still can't believe I was unconscious for so long. And I woke up to find that the case had been solved and the culprit arrested.
Yes, the incident has been resolved already. Perhaps it would help you to consider it a bad dream that ended with your wakening. Wakening? Yep, wakening. And should now be haunted.
Yes,
Here I am.
I suppose so. Thank you.
Reawakening cover, but you do it as like an early 2000s grunge band. Here I am, court and trial behind me. But before you
my
put
God.
it completely behind you in the screen, I need you to remember the details one last time. You must tell the court exactly what happened that day, for us to arrive at the truth about this new case.
I can't believe the Great Ace Attorney invented Sherlock Holmes.
The trouble is, there's nothing to tell, really. I was just walking along the pavement.
Hold it.
What were you doing there that day, though?
What do you mean?
The art school you attend. What's it called?
Ah, yes. It's the Thorndike Academy of Fine Arts.
According to Mr. Sholmes, that's just in the vicinity of Brixton Road, which is some 10 stops away from the scene on the Underground.
I believe you mentioned before that you also live on Brixton Road. Isn't that right? So why, then, would you have been walking along Briar Road in the middle of the East End?
Well, it's because, oh, yes, of course. I thought it might make a nice picture.
The witness is... Oh, that's really hard. The witness is a student of art. City-dwelling artists can't all paint grand urban vistas.
That's right. I happen to like the crumbling look of that part of town.
Perhaps quaint would have been a less grating term.
The point is, she's definitely hiding something.
Yes. It seems she's not going to be forthcoming with the truth.
If she's trying to hide why she was there that evening, it must mean there's a reason for her not wanting us to know. That's the key to this. And you, Mr. Shamspear, on the evening of the incident 6 days ago, would you tell the court exactly what you were doing?
Sorry, I needed a moment to process the words in front of my face. 'Twould be my pleasure, sire.
Sometimes you just need that extra beat to be like, what the hell am I looking at?
Which
Should I
statements have you
present
pressed
it?
so far?
I
Paying attention.
You're good. This one, first one, second one, and
Have you?
fourth.
But you haven't
Here's
done the
it.
third.
No, I'll talk to Shamspear.
Okay.
It's fine. I'll talk to Shamspear. I probably should, because then it'll be like, where were you? Yep, which tavern? Oh, it's this one! And then it's like, aha, cunt! A tavern, you say? Which one?
The stream.
It's the way the
broke
stream
for
just
me.
totally stopped for us, and it
okay.
just came back to cut.
Yeah. Exactly.
It was so scary.
It
I was like,
really
is-
terrifying.
I was like,
So
is this
sorry.
only happening to me? Did cut only happen? It was like
Yeah,
in
no.
my ears too.
I'm so sorry!
No, it happened to me too. Right as I was about to make the joke too, I was like, "Oh my god!" She said she was going to talk to Shamspear. This stream died.
I know.
Oh my god.
And then you called him a cut.
This is basically all that happened, don't worry.
Yeah.
'Twas the slug and salad where I did tarry. 'Tis a jewel in the East End.
And a little unexpected, I feel.
What do you mean, Lord Van Zieks? What did you mean by that? What did
What
I will not elaborate.
Okay.
The Slug and Salad offers unusually fine dining, for the locality, at least. Not an establishment you'd expect to be patronized by a man of, by a man with not even a crumb of bread in his room.
He's pogging.
It's true. The menu lists premium crusts of bread and glasses of water, in different levels of cloudiness.
Yeah.
I would have expected grub scrubbery in the local vicinity to be more appropriate for your meals. Watery soup and mushy peas. Or rather, soupy water and pea-like mush.
We're talking a lot about peas today.
I love that line so much.
All equally appetizing.
Wait, Kate, have you seen the pea wet video? It's okay, it's a bunch of British people from I don't remember where. It doesn't matter because wherever they're talking about is like, I think only 45 minutes away from London, so I don't know why their accent is so different. Britain's just like that. But there's a like terrible, it's called Wigan Kebab is what it is. That's the title of the video and the name of this food. It's just terrible British food, and the point is there's like a point where this guy is ordering this sandwich or whatever, it doesn't matter. That is the specialty of this establishment. I don't even know what like you would call it, like a deli or a diner type, I don't know. The point is he orders a sandwich and the guy is like, have you had it with pea wet before? And he goes, have I had it with white? And what it is like when you cook peas, like when you boil them, like literally just the water.
Okay.
Like literally just
With what?
I'll send it later.
Have I had it with what?
It is a real entire food review video. Oh my god. And it's not spelled the way you'd think. It's P-E-Y.
Hey, what?
Yeah.
Oh, because then it sounds
I-
like you're British when you say it.
Yeah, it does.
Hey, what?
Oh my god. Anyway, British people.
British people.
I just wanted to try some water in a different pub for once. What's wrong with that?
How different can water really be? I don't know, in fucking
really
20th
different.
century London or wherever the fuck we are, different, dog.
Really different.
Or perhaps there's a more plausible explanation.
Oi, you got a license for that pay one?
Listen to the P-wet. Sending the P-wet video in your server.
Do it.
A specific reason why he had to go to that particular establishment.
Agreed.
He went there for
fact-
the P-wet.
What? The fact that on that day of all days he dined at a place he wouldn't normally, it does stand out. So Mr. Shamspeare's own actions on the day of the incident 6 days ago were slightly suspicious. I wonder if we have some evidence that can explain those actions. Yes, the fucking letter. Yes, the letter. Mr. Shamspeare. Maya and Nick in turnabout goodbyes. The fucking letter!
Yes, sire.
On the day in question, why did I say it like that? Is it not the case that you visited the Slug and Salad, a place you don't normally patronize, for a very particular reason?
I don't know what you're talking about. Pray, if thou hast some purpose, speakest.
Ow!
Did Ren's mic, like, do something on the word speakest?
Did anyone else? Okay, you heard that too. Very well.
Yeah,
It was just weird.
I don't know what it was.
It wasn't bad, it was funny.
I just assumed it was Ren's voice.
Biggest.
It was like a digital noise for me, but
Very well, I will present the court with evidence. The fuck-ass letter! Evidence that explains why you had to be at the Slug and Salad that day, namely... the fuck-ass letter.
Take that!
Please. I believe this card reveals the... Is this your card?
Is this your card?
Whoa, that's what it is.
How did you
Good
do
lord.
that?
Miss Green's card, you mean?
I believe that's my line. That's right, my lord. It reads, I have information regarding the death of Duncan Ross. Come to the Slug and Salad on Briar Road at 5 p.m. on the 7th.
oh my god.
Would you mind checking your left jacket pocket? There's nothing in there. Oh, check under your foreskin. What the fuck? Don't tell anybody else about this letter or the meeting. It is a matter of utmost importance. You've stolen.
When they said you were, when you said you were magical in bed, this isn't really what I was expecting. Is this your
Holy shit! Wait, where did... Oh, that was in the... Okay, that's a way too long a bit to explain. I don't know if I can explain it fast enough. But the fucking, what was it? It was, Circumciser Magician. It was, Max Galactica X Baroque Van Zeeks.
Oh my god.
Alright.
The only reasoning was so I don't know if anyone else here has listened to the Adventure Zone Balance, but it took.
No, I have.
Oh, I know you have. But I had recently figured out where my of course Jupiter.
Yeah,
I should have
Jupiter
known.
from TV.
Of course. I had finally figured out where my Max Galactica voice kind of stemmed from. Was very much inspired by Justin McElroy's voice for Taco. And so I think in the group chat I made some comment where it was like, well, damn, now all he needs, because we made the point where it's like, someone said their character arcs are actually pretty similar now that I think about it. And so I just said, LMAO, he just has to date the Grim Reaper and he'll be set. And then I just went, this is how Galactazeeks can still win.
This is how Galactazeeks could still win.
And then what was it like? If any man can fix Baroque Van Zeek's Max Galactica is not that man, but God, do I want to watch him try. It would be so funny.
He
that
sure
would
can
be
make
so
him
funny.
worse.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, Mr. Shamspear, your actions on the afternoon of Miss Green's stabbing are exactly as described in this note.
Ah.
Personally, I find it hard to believe that's a coincidence.
Don't you, Mr. Shamspear?
Well.
He's sweating milk. That's the
know.
milk.
Can I have a sip?
Where the milk is from. Excuse
I
me.
don't want that to be where the milk
Can I
is
say
from.
something?
Yes, Miss Green.
You guys watch Natural Habitat?
No.
No.
Oh, they're very good. It's like an Animal Facts, like, animated shorts.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
I forgot that's
the
what
one
they were called.
with like, but they're always like really disturbing.
Yes.
Anyway, there's
Where it's like
there's
it's the yes.
yeah, it's all like little woodland creatures. There's a recent one with platypuses sweating milk.
We all knew that from Phineas and Ferb. Get on my level.
Yeah.
That card was delivered to me.
Tumsick.
Yeah, it does do that.
Tumsick.
It does do that. That's correct. I hate that.
Oh, good lord. It doesn't have anything to do with this odd man, does it?
Well, you'd think so. Yes, but it's hard to believe it's merely.
My lord, may I? May you what, Miss Green? I'd like to make something very clear about that card. Very well then, you may amend your testimony to include details about the peculiar note. This note was delivered to me at my address. It's nothing to do with the odd man next to me here.
Oi, what? I think you said that you received it the day before the incident, didn't you?
Yes, that's right.
Oh fuck, that's me. There appears to be no indication of the sender's name or address on the envelope.
It was in my letterbox, and that's all I know, I'm afraid. I've no idea who sent it.
It was on your letterboxd list. It was nothing. Don't laugh at that.
I don't even know the letterbox rating system.
It's up to 5 stars, I think.
I gave
But
it
any
3 stars.
Ooh, shit.
I have information regarding the death of Duncan Ross. Who is this Duncan Ross, please? A friend of mine. He attended the same art school as I do. That was good reading.
Got it.
He passed away in a tragic accident a month ago now, though.
Using that as a free pass to always read the word friend romantically in this series.
So true.
Damn
I
right.
wasn't sure what to make of that note, to be honest, but in the end, I decided to go.
So, you found out what the information was?
Of course I didn't. You're not thinking straight.
Well,
No, yeah, he's not.
Yeah, no.
I wonder why.
Whilst on her way there, she was stabbed in the back. As my learned friend hopefully remembers.
yes, of course.
Including learned friend.
She never made it to the meeting.
Oh, Mr. Naruto, you pursued Mr. Shamspear wonderfully there.
It's worked out well, hasn't it? We have a new clue at last. Alright, now we need to pull off a really insightful objection somewhere.
Well, as you've managed to expose this promising new angle, I wonder if you should perhaps try to develop that.
Ah, yes, of course. Yelling out objections isn't necessarily the best way to do that, I suppose. If you're a fucking coward. Oh shit. Damn it. Thank you. PTA shifts have like 3 stages to them. It's never simple.
Yeah.
It's true.
You get like 3 flashcards that say friends and enemies and lovers on them individually, and
you
depending
shuffle
on the
them.
ship you use, you use any combination of the 3. You don't have to use all 3, but
Objection.
The day I keep forgetting about Chunosuke. The day before the incident, exactly 1 week ago now, this note was delivered to your address. You have to throw darts at a board.
no,
And
that's
upon
exactly it.
carrying out the instructions in the note, you found yourself in hospital.
Yes, I did. It's terrible. Everything that's happened to me.
That was a good mouse noise.
Thank you. Yes, it is terrible. If it's all true, that is.
If you didn't make that shit up.
What do you mean?
If you didn't pull that shit out of your ass. Miss Green, have a look at this, please. Have a look at this. It's the torn off end of an envelope.
Oh, is it?
And it so happens that it fits together perfectly with the envelope of the note you received.
Where did you find that?
In Mr. Shamspear's room.
In my room?
That spray gets me every time.
You're so funny.
Mr. Shamspear, do you perhaps remember this note from somewhere?
That broke-
Oh
Yeah,
no, it
I
really
did
fucked
too.
up the stream.
Ren, I'm
No.
gonna kill you.
Kill me.
Ren also
Don't
killed
kill
the
me, I'm
stream.
so
Ren, I
sexy.
am killing you. I'm killing you. No. What? I'm killing you with a brick.
No. Well.
Oh, Kate, you're back.
Why are we killing Ren with a brick?
You broke the stream.
I
Broke the stream.
I sent something to MJ and broke the stream.
Yeah.
Your actions that afternoon follow the instructions in the note to the letter.
Haha, it's a letter.
Right, Cosmo, damn it. Come to the Slug and Salad on Briar Road at 5 p.m. on 17th. Oh, and so that's exactly where you went. Let me ask you again, Mr. Shamspear. You already knew
kicked him.
you already knew about this note, didn't you? We got let's see, first case defendant who is in love with the weird girl assistant, who's the sister of the mentor character, who murdered the protagonist's father's brother's nephew's cousin's roommate. And that's how we got Ray Remember Me. And you, Miss Green.
What did I do?
As this torn off end of the envelope proves, the note was originally in Mr. Shamspear's room. So how is it that it came to be in your possession?
I don't have the first idea. I'm just a fledgling artist after all.
There is only one explanation. You broke into Mr. Shamspear's room and stole it.
You did what? Sorry, thou hast what? You broke. I mean, thou were in my room. What on earth do you want with me?
It's a very good character break.
It would seem that both witnesses need to testify again.
Ugh.
Unbothered queen.
I could not care less about this bitch.
Miss Green.
Yes.
whilst you have the court's sympathy, I'm sure, for the suffering you have endured in recent events, anyone found to be giving false testimony in a court of law will be duly punished. Please bear that in mind.
Yes. I know. Very well then, witnesses. You will give formal testimony again now. On the subject of this curious anomaly regarding the note Miss Green claims to have received.
Trying to make it different from my Kazuma, it's very difficult.
It sounds different, right?
Yeah, because Kazuma is I'm bordering on Batman right now.
It is a little close to Batman.
It is a stretch.
I'm here mentally. I do remember now. 'Twas a week ago. Peradventure, that note was delivered unto me.
You can't just say peradventure.
Yes, I can. On the day writ therein, I did tarry a long hour at the Slug and Salad, yet nobody came.
I love Undertale.
Nobody
Ayo.
came.
Thereafter, Rip Shamspeare, you
You would have loved Undertale. You would have loved Metaton.
Oh my god.
Would have.
Thereafter, on the evening I shared the company of the Japanese fellow, I did see the note had vanished.
Oh, I have to read. I don't know what you mean. You think I snuck into this man's room, do you? Why would I?
To put poison in his pipe!
I can point out the villain here. And as for that torn off piece of the envelope, I don't know anything about it.
You heard me.
You now claim to have received this letter, do you, Mr. Shamspeare?
Faith, 'tis so, my lord. And I would swear to have set it upon the table in my humble lodgings. Yet, 'tis clear to me now that since I returned from the tavern that night, I have not laid eyes upon it.
Well, that being the case, young lady, it would appear that your testimony was a lie. Is that what you think? How unfair of you to think I'm the one lying.
God forbid women do anything.
God forbid women do anything. I beg your pardon. I'm just a fledgling artist, as I said, and fledgling artists don't lie. Like women. God forbid. God forbid. That note was delivered to me at my address. Besides, we all knew who the liar around here is.
If that's true, Miss Green, how do you explain the facts? This part of the envelope was, without question, found in—
I don't see why I should explain.
Jesus Christ, alright. Sorry?
I'm a fledgling artist. My job here is to just say what happened, that's all. It's your job to give the explanations and the proofs. You, the fledgling lawyer.
Ooh.
The fledgling
Got
will do his best.
Evidently, my learned friend's cross-examination is our only hope of learning the truth. That's usually how these games go, yeah.
Yeah.
well, counsel.
I'm ready,
Fledgling
my lord.
counsel. Very well then. The defense will now proceed with the cross-examination of the witness.
Miss Green clearly did break into Mr. Shamspeare's room. There can be no question of that. And that's how she acquired the note.
Yes, two facts that are starting to lead me to a possible explanation for all this. And it's not a pretty one. It's a very pretty one. It's a good one. It's awesome. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's a great fucking explanation. It's genius. Pretty Little Liars. You think I snuck into this man room? I do. I do think this.
Hold it!
Because of the fucking... God, it seems that this note was actually delivered to Mr. Shamsir about 1 week ago.
Oh, does it?
But for some reason it ended up in your possession. I can't think of any way that could have happened except for you breaking into Mr. Shamspear's lodgings.
Objection!
But for what reason would the witness have done that? I won't deny that Miss Green's possession of the note would appear to defy logic. However, until and unless her involvement in this case can be proven in some other way, any further pursuit of this note is meaningless.
Miss Green could only have come to be in possession of the note by stealing it from Mr. Shamspear's room. And yet, there's no obvious reason why she would have done such a thing.
What if there was some other reason she broke into his lodgings, though?
Yes, we should pursue that idea, Mr. Naruhodo.
We're close now. I can feel it. We're so close to a breakthrough. I'm gonna have to press, I think. But I want to try. I want to see if I can just get it from this.
Objection!
Fuck! It was in the foot. Whatever. Fine. I'll play nice. Whatever.
Do you want a hint that will save you time?
Yeah.
You were close. You were just on the wrong statement.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I snuck into this man's room, but I can point at the runners without torn off piece of envelope. Hold on, we're playing nice for a second. We're pressing. When exactly did you notice it had gone missing?
Such idle thoughts now occupy my mind. I am busied with greater ideas.
ADHD king.
Yeah.
Gonna start describing my inability to finish projects as I am busied with greater ideas.
Yeah.
In other words, you didn't notice.
Hold my hand. Several days passed between your outing to the tavern and Mr. Natsume's visit to your room.
Yes, it would appear that the note disappeared sometime in that interval.
I feel like for the second game, they're letting Van Zeeks have more snide comments that actually help the narrative.
It's true.
Nice.
Such idle thoughts now occupy my mind. I am busied with greater ideas.
And yet, during that time, Miss Green was comatose in the hospital, was she not? Clearly, then, she could not have been stealing things from Mr. Shamspear's room. Yes, of course. It's all some sort of misunderstanding, isn't it, Mr. Prosecutor, sir?
You have so far, it's loading. You have so far failed to give a satisfactory explanation as to how you came by the note.
Yeah.
I don't think they toned him down, honestly. I don't think they did.
I don't think they
think
toned
he
him
just-
down.
I actually think he was popular, so they let him do it more.
Honestly, he's pretty bitchy in this one.
He's pretty bitchy in this one, but also, like, after only the first game, he was, like, clearing popularity polls in Japan. So I think people just liked him, and so they were like, we should let him talk more. When he's busy doing his actual job, he stops being racist.
His mind is
When he
busied
focuses.
with greater ideas.
I am not here to We're doing great. I am not here to I am not here to advocate for your defense, madam. I won't tolerate inconsistencies in your story.
God forbid women do anything.
You would do well to remember that. He also, like, consistently from the first game, when he's prosecuting, he's doing a good job. He's one of the nicer ones.
Yeah.
Just gonna be a racist asshole about it.
He's just a very racist asshole. It's true. Oh, dearie me.
What's Lord Van Zeek's getting at? Oh, oh. Wait. Wait, hold on. What the fuck are we trying to prove right now?
You had the right piece of evidence the last
Okay.
time you presented something.
Okay. Because the thing I was gonna get at was, like, she basically went there. What am I trying to prove again? She went there when he was out to steal it. Like, do all that shit. Stream is
Whoa!
not, it's not
Okay,
dead!
It's back.
On the evening I showed the my point is that she wrote, like, she stole the stuff while he was out.
Yeah.
Did the music in the background just speed up there for a second?
It did. It was really
It
funny.
does that when it does that when the stream catches up sometimes.
Yeah, I felt like that's what it was doing, but it was just the violins. It was really good.
It was really.
Fuck! Or does it have to be like it was gone? Yeah, because it was what do you want?
Might want to save just in case.
Just in case this is where I finally fuck up. Too
Well,
bad.
I just like saving.
Yeah.
I save every
Yeah.
5 seconds and every.
I wholeheartedly support save scumming in Ace
I
Attorney.
know.
I do too.
It's
Harder in
valid.
these ones because they have
It's
the autosave function.
It's completely fair in Ace Attorney games to save scum.
Yeah, you did have the
It's-
initial right piece of evidence with the poison bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to save scum.
You have to. There was one time, the one time I've ever failed unintentionally in an Ace Attorney game. I think it was even on stream. But there was one time where I want to say it was 3-4. I was playing and I fucked it up in like the last section and I hadn't saved because I was relying on like I didn't actually, like, it was my first time in a while doing it, and I was like half relying on chat to be like, I don't know what I'm doing, and I think it was Max or someone ended up giving me the wrong answer and it fucked up completely, and that's like the first time I've ever genuinely failed at an Ace Attorney game.
Oh my god. I've gotten
to do that on.
I've gotten the auto game over in I want to say Bridge. It must be Bridge. Where else would it be?
There is
I actually
one
don't think
legally
I've ever gotten an auto
mandated.
game over.
There are a few auto game overs.
There's
Everything's
there's
an auto
one
game
that
over if you
Godot
fuck up
does.
enough.
There's one where Godot does where even if you have like full
Yeah,
help
I think it's literally
people-
like the last one where it's like
I think it's the
all
last
or
one,
nothing.
and
There's a couple-
you can't save scum it because it plays the animation too quickly, so you can't open up the menu.
That's true. There's a couple.
really
in that
bad.
last one.
it's
really
a
annoying.
good fucking move. Anyway,
It is,
It's very good,
unfortunately.
especially because it's such a tense moment, and then when you
Yeah.
do get it, it's so satisfying.
Unfortunately, I didn't fucking get it.
It's
so
really, it's like good gameplay.
it's very
It's a
good.
good game. We're gonna drag your ass through game 3, Ren, one of these days. I swear to God.
Yeah. I need you to know, Feeny.
After we finish this game, put it on the list.
That's true. We actually don't have anything on the list after this, I don't think. I'll have 7 different playthroughs of Disco Elysium going at the same time. I'll do it. That would be fun. That would be so fun. Anyway. Objectively not true.
I have an objection.
Is this... Yeah, that's the same. Yeah. This doesn't feel like the right statement.
I'll tell you what, it's not, because I think we tried this one.
No, we tried the
That's not
4th
this.
one. This is the 5th one.
We did not.
We did not try the 4th.
Yes, we did! That's the first one I did! And it was like, no. I'll do it again!
Objection.
Wait,
Uh,
no,
No.
that's not okay.
That's the.
That's what you said! You said we did not try the 4th, and I said, yes, we did!
You clicked on the photo.
That's what
Yeah,
I
you did
presented
the
the
photo.
first time!
It is not the photo.
It's not the photo.
That's
Okay,
not
say
what's the
that
problem with
faster
it
then!
the first time. Oh no. I feel like you could save scum for this.
Yeah.
Just get that last thing back.
Say that faster next! We're gonna undo that real. The hosts are fighting!
Oh my god, the hosts are fighting.
You think I snuck into his room? Why would I? What do you mean, fuck it? Okay. Host on host violence. Mommy and daddy are fighting.
I love Nirvana initiative. No, I'm right. I need you to know, my friend Cinna the other day was like, oh, I'm in the middle of watching Kate and Ren's Nirvana initiative, and I was like, bitch, me too.
God, Nirvana Initiative was a good run.
I got very distracted by the entire Yakuza series.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, oops.
Oops.
Oops. It's this fucking statement.
Do you want to break it down?
Hold on.
Yeah, would you like a hint?
Yes.
So, I'm trying to think. how to
Slash
phrase it.
LH, yes.
So, we're trying to prove that she went there, right?
Yes.
So we need, of all the things that we have, what would be the reason that she would want to get into his room? What would she be there to do? What
Oh.
object would she want to use?
There we go. Maybe? Question mark.
Objection.
There we go. All right.
So, you know what I think happened?
What happened?
I think the first time you did it, you presented... Okay, so you presented on the 5th statement. I think you thought you clicked the photo. You totally clicked the poison bottle.
Oh,
So
shit.
the whole time,
You did.
the whole time I've been like, you had the right
We were like, oh, you
answer."
know what you're doing.
Yeah.
My whole brain registered that as the photo on the 4th statement, and you were like, it's the right evidence, and I was like, okay.
No, you clicked the
How?
poison bottle. I thought that was on purpose.
We were all on
No.
a different page.
Woo!
Wow.
I was honestly, I was only half paying attention, and then I kind of realized right before you did it that you were going for the photo instead of the bottle, and then I went, oh no, wait, I should.
I also need you to know, I read what the fourth statement was like 5 times on the guide and was just like, but that's what they just presented. What?
I was like,
I don't know
like
what's
I was on
happening.
the wrong statement the whole time.
We're really locked in.
We're here.
We're locked in as fuck.
Woo.
Listen, I spent all my logic last time when I figured this out ahead of time.
Yeah, no, literally.
Yesterday at the hospital, we saw you with this bottle. Oh, we're finishing this case for sure.
Oh yeah.
And though the contents spilt during the course of our meeting, a small quantity remained. According to the defense's independent analysis, the liquid that was still in the bottle was identified as strychnine.
Really, Marvin, that's a soprano. What?
The speed that Ren delivers that is so good.
So good!
Ren, all of your like little asides in that show were so
It's
good.
so funny.
It was so
I pride myself in my ability to be a little bitch.
They're so funny.
I
Phoenix
listened
gets
to
to be so
what is it, scene 2, I think, for the first time, maybe like a week before the trailer dropped. Like I was kind of staying out of mixing stuff because not my circus, not my monkeys, and I listened to I think the final scene 2 mix, and the little like I didn't hear what you said, but I heard you say something as you passed, and I fucking lost it. I didn't catch it until the second one, and I was like, oh my god.
Other things I
So
really
glad they
love.
let Ren be a little shit in this
Yeah.
one.
It was
My
good.
favorite lines in all of Big Top include everything Ren says under his breath. The time that Liv just goes "Ah!" in the background and it's really muffled, and Koala's "Ah!"
A
and
lot of
and White
noises
Roses.
in this one. I feel like
It's
there's
really
like
good.
10 noises of me knocking things over.
Yeah. There's one of you knocking something over like early in it, and every time I hear it, I'm like, wow, that's just like that time you knocked over your water bottle during the first
Yeah.
What? Strychnine. That's how you say it. Very say. He doesn't know how to say it. I learned that word by reading it.
It's not strychnine, god damn it, I can roll a lie to me.
For real.
The very same poison that afflicted Mr. Shamspeare.
It took a second to load.
Miss Green, you broke into this man's lodgings for one reason and one reason alone. To cover the end of the pipe that feeds the gas lamp in Mr. Shamspeare's room with poison. No.
Can this be?
You broke into my room to...
I've hired this thing to stare at you. It may seem incredible to the court.
I will not be putting on contacts, thank you.
But from the remaining clues, there can be only... No, there is only one logical conclusion that we can reach. The person who attempted to take Mr. Shamspeare's life with poison was you, Miss Olive Green.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, dearie me!
Oh no.
Oh no!
She's
Green
dead.
down.
Green
Order!
down!
Order! Counsel, are you seriously suggesting this woman put poison on the end of the gas pipe with intent to kill?
Yes, did you not hear me brain blast last time?
No,
There's no-
I was distracted by jalapeno poppers.
Damn. There's no other way to explain the facts.
But if Miss Green did indeed set this odious trap 6 days ago, and the victim had put his mouth on... Oh my god. And the victim has put... Nope. One more time! And the victim had put his mouth to the pipe that very evening as expected.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That was such a sentence for so many reasons.
Oh yeah.
Brain
Right.
nut.
The attempted murder would have happened 6 days ago, surely.
He who brain nut.
He- I need to know the whole stream cut out after you was like he, and then it immediately cut out all sound, and it was the funniest fucking thing. Imagine it was you, Peanut, or something.
I said he who brain nut.
Okay,
Chat got me. Chat's got me.
He.
Listen, that's really good, 'cause all we got was he.
it like stretched to the he sound.
It was really good. It was all mechanical.
Oh my god.
That's a very good point.
Perhaps not, my lord.
I beg your pardon.
Oh god.
There was a significant police presence in the area that evening on account of the incident on Briar Road. Local residents were being interviewed throughout the night as part of the ongoing inquiry. A circumspect criminal would likely have chosen not to carry out any wrongdoing at that time.
You use the spell from D&D that uncircumspects you.
Yup.
Lord Van Zeeks.
He's helping. And of course, the following morning, there was more activity at Mr. Shamspeare's address.
More activity. Oh yeah, that was us. You mean his fellow lodger, Mr. Natsume, being arrested on suspicion of murder?
That's right. And as the defense has already proposed, Mr. Shamspeare was meddling with the gas in the pipe, whoops, for a very sinister reason himself.
I was trying to make a proposal joke and couldn't come up with one in time.
Yeah, me neither.
To cause the gas. And also asphyxiating the soundtrack.
Whoa!
Okay, I think we're good now. We're good.
Yeah.
But once Mr. Natsume had been arrested, his room was under
Michael Jackson be like
His name is Miracle Johnson. Excuse you.
Half a Miracle Johnson
Have a Miracle
be like
Johnson.
he.
That's true. I've been playing more Yakuza 0 since we finished. 1, because I need a stim toy, and 2, I need a stim toy. And when I was off stream, I met Miracle Johnson and my
Miracle
thread.
Johnson?
In my thread where I have my Yakuza 0 platinum stuff, I was like, are you telling me Miracle Johnson's or are you telling me Michael Jackson's a recurring fucking character? And both Julie and Ryan went, his name is Miracle Johnson.
Have you finished that sub story yet?
Oh, of course I did. I finished that sub story.
Okay.
If it's just the one thing at least, then
Oh.
yes.
Oh,
No.
there's
Never mind.
that.
Oh,
Well, there's
well,
probably
I
additional
have-
sub stories is what it is. I don't remember.
I have the director and I have Steven Spielberg and
Okay, that was
Steven
the question.
Spining.
I wanted to know if you'd
Steven
met Steven
Spining.
Spining.
of course I met Steven. That was at the same
Horrifically
time.
Uncanny Valley.
I have Steven Spielberg and the first director as they're on my team for real estate. That's what you call it, a team.
Your real estate team.
My real estate team.
Real estate team.
Yeah, I just wanted to know if you'd met Steven Spining.
Of course I met Steven Spielberg. But once Mr. Natsume had been arrested, his room was under constant surveillance by the police. The miracle truly do happen. That fucking minigame in the substory is difficult for some reason. In the circumstances, Mr. Shamspeare had no reason to blow air into the gas pipe.
His intended victim being in a prison cell.
It's going so slow.
With the need to tamper with the gas removed, the poison on the pipe lay dormant.
You used me for real estate.
And then 3 days ago now, the situation changed again.
Right. Mr. Natsume's trial, which took place here at the Old Bailey, came to an end.
The trial in which... I'm sorry, I have to click back on. Ren sent me something.
I'm so sorry. I'm
Ren,
being a little
you're being
bitch today.
So mean to me. The trial in which the man stood accused of stabbing Miss Green in the back, but was duly acquitted.
That resulted in Mr. Natsume returning to his lodgings for the first time in 2 days. That's an old episode of Phineas and Ferb. My god. That's a Paul. And that very night, his gas stove mysteriously went out, and Mr. Shamspear was mysteriously poisoned. In conclusion, the poison that was present on the mouth of the gas pipe has been put there in the victim's room some 4 days earlier.
Mary!
Jesus.
With that new understanding, it becomes clear that this letter was all part of the plan.
Keikaku.
All according to Keikaku.
What plan?
This court... What, Keikaku? The court will recall that the note gave instructions to visit the Slug and Salad at 5 o'clock, and that the recipient should tell nobody else. The reason for those instructions are now clear.
To ensure that the lodger would not be at home at the stated time.
There we go.
He's catching on.
To make sure I wasn't home.
Exactly. While you were out, Miss Green could safely slip into your room, knowing that she wouldn't be disturbed.
You mean to say that letter? You got a little southern there for a second. That letter.
It's like
It's,
Southern.
it's just the other half of the the pompous voice is southern.
Yeah.
Was written
That
by Miss
letter.
Green. That letter, oh dearie me, was written by Miss Green. Yes.
You
Galactica,
must talk to
Shamspear,
who?
Toxic Yaoi too.
I would absolutely Galactasham. Get me in on that.
Shamlactica.
Shamlactica!
Shamlactica is so peak.
That's really bad.
That's terrible. Oh, God, if anyone would make each other worse. Oh, man.
Oh yeah.
And in order to cover her tracks, she took it away with her when she left. Just after she smeared poison over the mouth of the gas pipe in your room.
Crackship City in here.
Oh hell yeah.
Order! Order! What do you have to say for yourself, witness?
It sounds so
I want to read Shamlactica so bad.
I don't.
I do.
Just who are you? Why did you try to kill me?
I love how appalled he is.
Ah!
He's so mad. How could you? How?
What the fuck? Miss Green's motive should be obvious. It's all tied up with someone whose name we've heard several times already during the course of this trial.
So, that's what's behind all this.
You will share your apparent understanding with the court, please, counsel.
I love that they're like telepathically communicating and not talking about it.
Which person is behind this woman's motive for the attack on the victim's life?
Mike Meekins,
Oh,
baby.
It was Mike Meekins.
He looks so happy. God, he was only 21.
Should have been at the club.
You should have been at the club.
Yeah.
You should have been at the Slug and Salad.
Should have been at the Slug and Salad.
That's right. Before the incident, Mr. Natsume took up... No. That's right. Before the defendant, Mr. Natsume, took up residence in the lodging at Mr. Garrideb's, somebody else was renting the room. Mr. Duncan Ross.
I knew I'd heard the name somewhere else. It was all over the papers and when the man died in strange circumstances at the haunted lodgings. Sorry,
Man,
it said circum-something again.
Calling the stream Circum-something. Man, a lot of people were just dying in January, huh? Goddamn.
I mean, yes, it is Victorian London.
That's true. They weren't even in London yet. How dare you?
That does ring a vague. Ah, of course, yes, I remember now. The young man they claimed was strangled by the convict's curse or some such.
Reno
Sadly, my
game, I'll live into losing your boyfriend in January. What?
Sadly, my lord, it wasn't a curse of any time. Or of any kind. Nor was it an accident. The man died as a result of Mr. Shamspear blowing into the gas pipe and causing gas to leak into the room. It was murder, plain and simple. It was child murder isn't funny. It is if you say it like this. Child Moira.
Well, what do you know? The world is so unfair. Curses, curious deaths. That's all people care about.
I love Turnabout Big Top.
If it's an interesting story, they want to know. It doesn't cross their minds that real people are involved. And once they're bored, just 1 month later, once the story's lost its appeal, everyone's forgotten him.
You mean Duncan was...
Mr. Ross was Miss Green's fiancé.
Fiance?
You may not have known until now who Miss Green really is, Mr. Shamspear. But she's known exactly who you are all along. I did not say that line correctly. I'm gonna try that again, because that was kind of a banger line. Give me 1 moment. You may not have known until now who Miss Green really is, Mr. Shamspear. But she's known exactly who you are all along. Because you're her sworn enemy. The murderer who took the life of the man she was to marry.
Mary!
Miss Green, is it not the case that in order to exact revenge on Mr. Shamspear, you smeared poison over the end of the gas pipe? Oh, she has a little box. Oh.
Yeah, she's little.
This is all quite extraordinary. Am I correct in my understanding that you now accuse both parties, Counsel? Each on different counts of murder.
That's such a cunty stance he's in right now. It's giving Roman Sanders.
I'm sure that's correct. I don't know which Sanders side that is.
Prince.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, my lord. That's correct.
Objection!
Inhaling so deeply, it appears that my fledgling learned friend
What?
has taken in a lungful of dubious gas that's causing his judgment to be clouded.
I knew that was where it was heading, but what a weird way to start a sentence.
The one in the middle really sent me. That's just
What?
What?
I've taken in a lungful of just drop right back down.
My learned friend is tripping balls right now. What?
Why would Mr. Sorry, I'm still losing it. Why would Mr. Shamspear have wanted to kill these lodgers, as you say? Am I huffing glue, or did we both take the same LSATs? You have completely failed to provide a motive to substantiate your accusation against the man.
Yes, that's not me. Fuck.
That's
Oh my
me!
That wasn't even his voice.
That's me! Yes!
I like aggressively
Yes,
Italian.
That's
me!
I fucking zoned out for a second. I just saw words. I'm like, oh, I'm just
That's
reading.
me.
Okay.
I also thought it wasn't me at first. So. Yes, that's right, Mr. Reaper, my liege. I have been slighted. 'Tis lies, all lies. I deny every utterance.
Mr. Reaper, my liege, is hilarious.
It's
Like-
really funny. And you'll have to forgive me, Mr. Naruhodo, sir. But I
Oh,
don't
are you
intend to admit to anything either.
I'm just jumping in the corner the whole time.
Yeah.
Miss Green.
You think I'm being very rude, but I'm not going to be sent to the gallows for the likes of this scoundrel.
This is a very chaotic image right now.
It's great.
Olive is like putting her pussy into it, and Shamspear's over here just
It's
like
really
doing
funny.
leg day.
Like the acting energy on the window stand right now.
He's still fucking
Yeah.
bouncing.
Objection.
Yeah, a very weird creature. That is, in fact, how the scene goes in, I want to say, Bridge.
That is, yeah.
But you
That's
broke into the man's room. You didn't do it to smear. If you didn't do it to smear poison on the pipe, what was your reason? He has experience bouncing. Ayo. Ayo, thank you, Kofi Bot, for following that up.
Incredible.
I thought I'd have a look around. That's all.
Sorry?
You're right. I suspected him. So I thought perhaps I might find some evidence or something in his room. Evidence that it was him who took Duncan's life.
Oh, vileness! Oh, villainy! Oh, tyranny! Oh, rotundity of woman!
God.
I'm not fatphobic, but Shamspear is. But in any case,
Shakespeare is.
Shamspear's a
When-
little bit.
I love thick bitches.
Thick thighs save lives.
That was bad. That was bad.
But in any case, when I leave my room, I do turn the key in the lock.
Never do that again.
That whole place is falling apart. The locks on the doors are no. Different.
He's
Frozen. He's dead.
God struck him down for saying that.
Oh my god. Okay,
He's
smoothly.
back.
Duncan showed me once how to unlock the door with some tabs and a piece of wire.
Oh, awfulness! Oh, artfulness! Oh, tyranny! Oh, profanity of woman!
I'm gonna start identifying as profanity of a woman.
Profanity.
Damn right.
New gender just dropped.
Yeah.
Gender just dropped.
We will consider your trespassing on some future occasion, but for now, tell the court what you found. What evidence your search revealed.
Well, I spotted the note that I'd sent him lying on the floor. When I went to pick it up, I noticed something.
Fun to stay at the
YMCA.
One of the floorboards was loose, and underneath it, I discovered a secret hiding place.
There was a heart in there.
Oh, it's me.
Yes, we also discovered that hiding place. The hiding place. We all know about it.
There's the hiding place under the floorboards.
We all know about it. We've all seen it.
We've all seen it.
Inside, we found a newspaper cutting, a photograph, and an empty tin box.
That is Edgar Allan Poe. I just thought it was funny.
Ah, yes. Well, the thing is, when I found it, the box wasn't empty.
What? There was something in it?
Yes. This rather nice key.
Oh, that's good.
Isn't that so good?
She's so good.
I
her so much.
love
love
olive
her.
green.
What? What are you doing with that?
I
What?
love this sprite.
What are you doing with that? Every ounce of color has drained from his face. You know, the
What
little he
color?
already had.
Color was in
What
it.
color?
Even whiter somehow.
He's even whiter somehow, Mr. Naruhodo.
Give it here. Give it to me now. It's mine. I inherited it.
Love this scene.
What was that, witness? What did you say? You inherited it.
No, I.
Mr. Naruhodo, he's hex code.
What's this all about? He inherited that key?
It was obviously important to you, since you'd gone to such lengths to hide it. So I took it.
Oh, she's a bitch.
Oh, it's so good.
I don't know what it's for, but you took something precious from me, so I took something precious from you.
Oh, she's a bitch!
I state to this day, Olive Green is the biggest Ace Attorney girl boss. Nobody else comes close.
She really is.
I'm
That's a
so
great
serious.
Go queen! Yes! Slay pussy
love
queen!
her.
So what if it means you can't open something now? I don't care.
Give it back this minute. Give it to me.
Slay pussy queen!
Calm yourself, witness.
So Mr. Shamsby has tried, and in one case succeeded, to take the life of 2 lodgers. Now, yes, his motive for doing so is the key to everything that's happened. What's the shit? What's the line in? I don't remember if it survived. I think it did, but there's a. I don't know if it did. There was a. It's been so long since I've listened to Tam, but in Red, White, Ado, there's some line about once the kind of light stand thing comes into effect. I think it's Phoenix has some line where it's something like something bring new evidence to light, or like new something to light, and the writing team was like he smiles and puts his hand up for a high five from Mia. Mia does not reciprocate.
so good.
We are all over the place. I'm sorry. It's true that there appears to be no motive to support the accusation against Mr. Shamspear. At first.
I'm always right.
Because I'm right. All the time.
All the
time. It's the way you sound like.
Best.
Dad wouldn't let him quit his day job. But considering everything we now know, I think there's actually something that could
fuck.
explain it.
That's not even out yet.
Everybody, yeah,
Fine,
it's
I know.
not. Everybody go watch Tip and Tam.
Everyone go watch Tip and Tam. And then when they come out, listen to the movie.
Lord,
I think they're coming out in the next day or two. I think Rue said.
It is, yeah.
It'll be soon. We're teasing them.
We're teasing. I'm just teasing Ren because that's funny to me.
I'm also teasing Ren
Yeah.
because he deserves it.
I'm being
You have a reason to. I'm just being mean.
I'm going to brick your windows. I'm going
Don't brick me.
something.
I'm slashing
bricked
all
up
of
windows.
your tires.
No.
No, only slash 3 of his tires. That way insurance won't cover it.
You're right. I'm slashing 3 of your tires.
No.
Anyway, everyone bully Ren.
No.
So true, Cask of Amontillado.
So true.
What?
There you go.
I said it already, but
Oh, I did not hear it. We were too busy making fun of Ren.
fine.
I I need to recall every piece of information at our disposal, everything we've seen and heard. Because I'm sure that I just caught a glimpse of the link that runs through all these events.
You.
I'm killing you! I'm killing you
such an
with
ass.
my mind! I'm killing you with my
Christ.
mind! In that case, counsel, I must demand that you present evidence to the court in support of your claim.
What are you doing to them?
He's being evil! He's being terrible!
Fucking link click joke.
What is it
I don't
that
even
you
go
say
there.
can explain the motivation for Mr. Shamsbury's alleged crimes? He's been sending me shit this whole stream!
The whole stream.
Hide.
Ah,
Link click.
We have a fellow link.
a link clicker!
I just
Hello?
got I finished watching Link Click season 2 with MJ last night.
Yeah, at what,
was-
5 a.m. you guys?
Yeah, I
Converting
will
everyone.
never recover. Ren will also never recover because I will be killing him and he will
No.
be dead. And the node cannot be changed.
Trickster! Holy shit, hey! What's up?
Oh, Kume, you gotta watch it.
You should watch it, Kume.
It's ruined my life forever. I can't stop thinking about it. It's really bad. Ren, you are going to hell for that.
Oh.
It has been
so
a while.
cute
How
and
you doing,
silly.
Trickster? I will be honest, this has thrown me for a complete loop.
I don't know where we are anymore. I'm gonna be so.
What?
I know
What?
where we are.
Distracted.
Hell yeah! How did that go for you? It's just what's the through line?
So, what? Trying to think
Oh, I see.
Just say it.
I was a line off on the.
What
Oh, I'm on.
would tie?
I'm on.
Why would Shamspear want to kill Soseki?
I think this one's a bit of weird.
And also, Duncan.
To
What would connect those possibly?
Yeah, what would
get
be...
toxic yaoi, absolutely.
Yeah.
Kume.
No.
Other than that,
I'm
though, to get into the room feels
Yeah, why would
correct.
you want to
Yeah.
get in there?
Penis.
Penis.
That's why he wants to get.
That's why he
into
wants
the
to
room.
get in there. It's
That's
for
why.
the penis. Penis. The penis is the only. You catch on quick, Trickster.
Yeah.
Oh. You. No.
By it.
Let's
just say.
Okay. So, wait. What? Hold on. The corkboard didn't account for this. The corkboard can't help us now, Kume. The corkboard didn't account for
I
this.
believe in you.
Corkboard. The corkboard was.
Corkboard.
This is just like that part of BoJack Horseman.
They're like, what did you do?
You
No,
were-
that and a corkboard is a part of it, but I was thinking about the one time that there was a tongue twister along the lines of like like a horse of horse. I don't remember.
Oh, the yes, I know exactly which one you're talking about, but I can't rattle it off.
There's I don't remember it at
There's
all.
an entire compilation of just tongue twisters and BoJack Horseman.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
It's very funny. Anyway,
Anyway,
you were onto something.
Yeah.
That's an official police report, is it not?
The Selden file. How did you get a hold of that?
bum 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 bum. Oh!
Selden?
The now sadly deceased Mr. Ross and the defendant Mr. Natsume have only one thing linking them. The fact that they had lodgings in the same room.
You.
Well, yes, we know this, certainly.
Not the link noise.
A room that was formerly occupied by Selden. Until, that is, he was arrested by Scotland Yard for his involvement in multiple burglaries for ignoring the 6 attempted murders.
Don't worry about those.
I see. We don't talk about the murder, it's fine.
And it so happens that the convict, Selden, left behind one very substantial mystery when he died.
What? I couldn't come up with a bit. Never mind.
The sum 1,000... What? The sum...
Yeah.
The sum 1,000 pounds worth of loot that he stole.
Sorry, I thought it was a typo and was trying to say the sum of 1,000
Some of
pounds.
1,000, yeah.
And it was not that.
Which, as yet, remains to be found. But I think I just figured it out.
Ah!
Yes, of course.
Brain blast!
It's come. Brain blast! It's coming
Brain
back
nut!
to me now.
The
Brain nut.
Edgeworth
It's
fucking-
written in this file here.
It's all coming back to me. The Edgeworth line that's just.
1,000 pounds lost on road.
The one incorrect way to say that.
One.
Wrote.
Incorrect.
1,000 pounds lost en route to hell. That was how the paper summed it up.
I think I did this
Yes.
last time I was faced with that word in this voice.
And it
I
seems that
panicked
one
and went with the third sequence.
and it seems that one particular fellow inmate was with the convict in his final moments. It's not hard to imagine Selden entrusting that inmate with his most deeply guarded secret, the location of the stolen loot, and perhaps a key to unlock whatever container the valuables were in. How the fuck did you get out of prison?
Oh, we're frozen.
God damn
We're
it.
so frozen.
Okay. Kind of back? Okay.
I think we're back.
You mean this key is...
Mr. Shamspeare, it was you, wasn't it?
And it was him.
That Shamspeare boy! You were at the capital offender's side when he died, were you not?
What are you talking about? 'Tis a false charge, I tell you, a false charge!
The name of the inmate who was with Selden at his death isn't noted in this file. But a simple telegram to the prison where he died would quickly tell us how false the charge really is.
But even if it's true, why would the man be so intent on killing every subsequent occupant of the convict's lodgings?
My lord, the adults are talking. There's only one explanation for that, my lord. It was in that very room that Selden hid his loot.
So, it all comes out.
Does
Congrats!
Bruno Mars is gay?
He is gay.
The rumor come out. Does Bruno Mars is gay?
Bruno Mars is gay is one of the biggest media in the few years ago. Yes. And having established that, all of Mr. Shamspeare's subsequent actions start to make perfect sense.
when he was let out of prison following Selden's death, he made immediately for Mr. Garadeb's lodgings in the hope of renting Selden's old room. However, the retired army man was unable to offer him the accommodation of his choice.
Because Selden's old room had already been let to somebody else, Mr. Duncan Ross.
Which is why Mr. Shamspeare subsequently devised his gas-based plot to kill the occupant of the room. And when he was successful, he presumably intended to inquire about switching into the newly vacant room.
However, a certain jittery someone had beaten him to it.
Mr. Saseki Natsume, the defendant of this case, no less.
So you decided to use the ploy with the gas again, didn't you, Mr. Shamspeare? This time to oust Mr. Natsume. All for one simple and avaricious reason. To get your hands on 1,000 pounds of loot left behind by the dead convict.
You. It's 10:30 p.m. I don't want to scream.
Just the flop.
Oh, it's Selden.
Oh!
Who wants to be Selden?
Who wants a Selden?
Looks
Oh,
like
fuck.
Like, he's
It's
just
gone,
gonna
it's
gonna
gone,
stop it before they
let him
stretch
talk
me
on
neck.
his own.
Listen, I want you to have me loot. Anything to stop the coppers getting their mitts on it. It's hidden in the room where I was lodging when they got me. Here. This is the key to it. Take it. Always stay one step ahead, mate. See you in hell, I guess. Shamspeare. That's your legal fucking name?
This is legal name.
That's such a hard line to be
It's
followed by
so-
Shamspeare.
It's so
It's
funny.
so good.
See you in hell, I guess. Shamspeare.
Shamspeare.
Mine.
What did you say?
It's mine. That loot is mine.
Oh my god, I forgot. Oh. Yeah, he's
I
still
forgot.
alive.
That genuinely scared the shit out of me.
Jesus.
That was a scream of pure terror. That
So
was so
scary.
fucking funny.
I did the same thing the first time I played Apollo Justice when Emma does the voice.
Oh, I know what. Yeah.
yeah, there's a clip
yeah.
of me screaming at the top of my lungs.
That was like that. You know what that was? That was
That was pure terror.
that was,
God, yeah.
that gave me the exact same vibe at the end of Somnium Files.
Oh my god, it's the
When
same
he's penguining
face.
over your ass.
It's the
Stop.
same face.
Stop. It's literally the same face.
It is the same face. Oh, it's gonna get closer.
Terrifying.
So fucking funny.
That's so funny.
That was genuinely scary. I'm sorry.
You want to see the fireworks?
Do you like
Fireworks.
be seeing you? Mr. Shakespeare.
It's all lies. I don't accept any of it. Why should I?
I don't like this.
Yeah. Fun.
I like this.
Motherfucker is
Yeah,
not.
we know. We know, Ren.
We know.
I like men.
We know, Ren.
Do you guys ever want to talk about your? Do you guys ever want to talk about your emotions? No, I do. We know Ren. I like men. I know Ren.
We know, Ren.
He is not. Man is not using his head center.
After all, you don't have a shred of evidence. You can't prove I killed that fellow.
Which one? There's like 3 of them.
Which,
now.
yeah, there's.
Forsooth, I'm the victim here, remember? Isn't that right, ladies and gentlemen?
Oh my God, that's right. The jury's here.
The jury is here.
If I don't admit to it, there's nothing you can do.
That is
Alright.
how the law works.
That's. I love turnabout succession.
Yeah.
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 You can't arrest me. For the time being, anyway.
Okay, that's
Verily, you can't arrest the victim, can you? Isn't that right, ladies and gentlemen?
the smooth transition into this right is so good.
It's good. I'm so close. I just need a few more hours.
Don't say I'm so close in that voice.
I swore to myself that I'd get my hands on it, and I can almost taste it now.
Something
Yes.
mom of rational math breeder.
This is so delicious.
It's so good.
It's so
Really
good.
good.
This
I have so many screenshots of this.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I know you.
I was
know.
very excited for
We
this
know.
part.
Ren, I love you so dearly. No hetero, we know.
Do you really think I'd just give up?
This part is so penis. There's no question in my mind now. This man is guilty through and through. Really, it took you
You
this
and everyone else in
long?
the room.
But he seems so utterly intoxicated by the idea of that loot. I'm afraid that however hard you press him, he'll never admit to what he's done, Mr. Nadhilda.
That's why we have a jury. Of all the attorney breakdowns that belong in a who's getting the best head meme, this sure is one. There is a way.
Pardon?
There's one way I can finish him. He's so close.
Finish him.
Nope. No.
Jesus Christ.
No.
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 He's already
Please don't.
committed. Please, Mr. Naruhodo, please don't.
No.
No.
Think of a second way.
Think of another one.
Mr. Natsume, think of another one.
Think of a second way.
He's already committed the most heinous crimes to get his hands on that loot. Which means all we need to do is find it first.
A fine plan. Were it not for the fact that the police thoroughly searched the room following the death of Mr. Ross. If it's there at all, it must be very well hidden indeed.
Hmm.
I want Wagahai to have something to do with this. I don't know why.
Without conclusive evidence, I certainly cannot rule.
He spent £1,000 to get Waggy.
Surprise.
If only there was some way we could find the convict's loot quickly.
This is the final piece in this complex puzzle. But I think we might have it in our possession already. Or rather, I think we may well have something that can help us find where that loot is hidden. My lord!
Yes, Counsel.
The defense would like to make a proposal about how to find the late convict's hidden loot. I believe we're already in possession of something that could give us a clue as to its whereabouts.
Exclamation point.
Book list, book list, book list, book list, book list. It's our last chance to share the stage before we go our separate ways. So it has to be worth a gamble. Besides, I've used the same technique once already and it definitely paid off then. Fuck it, right?
Very well then, Counsel. Let the court hear your idea. What do you propose we can use in order to locate the hiding place of the deceased convict's haul?
I want to say it's that, but I don't think it is. I really hope it is, though, because that would be fucking banging. It's not, though. Well, we could use the skin print seeker gun, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
Because we can't fucking double check the fucking letter.
Yeah, we can
So-
use the skin print seeker gun.
hopefully this is enough proof of a skin print he gone.
Yeah, it is.
Nice.
It is. If I'm not mistaken,
Shove!
those are Mr. Shamspeare's handprints on the wall of his lodgings.
Manzy's just
It
under his
looks
breath.
like
No.
something.
No. That's right, my lord. Exposed as a result of the defense's independent investigation of the scene. Herlock
still
the
no
science cock.
Show him. Wait, what?
Herlock the science cock.
Herlock, the science guy.
Anyway, we're gonna move on.
Based on a wonderful new discovery in the field of forensic science by the great detective, Mr. Sholmes.
Probably shouldn't have said that.
A great detective? Is that some kind of joke? Do you really think I'm going to be daunted by a man with such a ridiculous title?
Look at how you dress. Sorry.
This is fashion, baby.
Walk, fashion, baby. Jesus fucking Christ, motherfucker. I know that's me. Give me a second. Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus. Put on brown contacts,
Biting his
please.
Please.
Put on brown
Hatsune Miku
contacts!
eyes.
His beautiful Hatsune Miku
His
eyes.
Hatsune Miku eyes.
Rip Shamspeare, you would have loved Hatsune Miku.
Yeah.
You would have
He would've.
loved Hatsune.
Actually, no,
He
I don't want him
would've.
around here.
I should think the great bard does recognize such a title when he hears one, Mr. Shamspeare.
Of course,
Perhaps we
Jones
should
currently looks like this.
Perhaps we should compete for the honor of most ridiculous title.
And 'tis Herlock Sholmes himself!
See the end of the horizon.
I can't see the end of the horizon! Hatsune Miku!
What are you doing here, great detective?
Bitter X.
I'm not looking at you. Your usual haunts are the filthy back streets of the capital, are they not?
How would you know that?
Wouldn't you be curious about filthy back streets?
What were you two doing in the filthy back streets?
My sister in Christ. Ah, Mr. Reaper, it's been too long. Dare say your complexion has worsened since we last met. Mr. Sholmes? He does know Lord Van Zieksen. Well enough to say something like that, in any case.
Oh, he knows him well enough, alright. Sorry.
Oh, I know him well enough.
Mr. Sholmes, though you may be heralded as a great detective by the population at large, that does not give you the right to come and go in my courtroom as you see fit.
If I may, my lord. Mr. Sholmes' newly developed scientific method has helped to uncover vital clues in his case already.
Clues, you say?
What are clues?
What are clues?
To those.
I've heard of them before. I call them skin prints, my lord. My method identifies every location touched by an individual under scrutiny. It's the method by which we were able to
Touch.
ascertain.
Location touch.
Location touch. Oh,
Ah,
you froze, and then you
it's like the
came back.
medical disclaimers at the end of a drug ad.
It was, that was the speed.
That was how fast it was.
It's the method by which we were able to ascertain this gentleman's gas pipe activities.
Whoa.
Ah,
We need only a small sample of something the individual has previously touched to make the indicator solution.
Whoa.
In your case, sir, I used the teacup you had been holding. Elementary. So now, Mr. Naruhodo. Ah, yes. What am I to use as a sample to make the indicator solution this time? Thank you for offering to help, Mr. Sholmes. When the convict was arrested, he was living in what is now Saseki-san's room. We need a sample to help locate Selden's loot that was hidden in his own room. What form will this sample take?
I remember I got tripped up on this one.
Me as well.
I'm using my big brain. Hold on. Because you could present Olive and be like, she has the key around her neck, use that.
I will say you do get the achievement if you present something incorrect, but it has to be a little more specific. But you do get a funny achievement.
Is it evidence or a person?
Good person.
Looks now I don't know what it is.
Yeah. You present the
Something of
wrong person.
Selden's. In order to create the indicator solution to find his loot, and something the convict owned happens to be in the possession of somebody listed in the court record. Upon my word, Mr. Naruhodo, your powers of reasoning appear to be on the up. We're getting a lot of pops. So which particular person did you have in mind? From whom can we obtain a possession of the late convict Selden to create the indicator solution? I mean, it's gonna be Olive. Or it's gonna be Shamspear, but it's gonna be Olive, because she has the fucking key.
So you can present Pyromancies if you want to get a funny achievement.
Is it? Shit, yeah,
It's not-
baby!
It's not like specific, but yeah, you just have to present the wrong person. And I think it's funny if it's Fancies.
Let's do it.
The hell did I do?
What the fuck did I do?
And what, pray, does said person possess that should be applicable to our purpose? Let's hear your new and improved powers of reasoning at work, my dear fellow.
Just pissed you picked through his ex.
Dear me, your left eye just twitched. And you're currently concocting an are you currently concocting an elaborate
Mr. Krabs?
Okay, Mr. Krabs.
Yeah. I'm doing great.
You're currently concocting an elaborate excuse? Not some clever Japanese joke about a wet noodle, I hope.
Oh, that's why I said that. Anyway, this too is Yakuza. Wait, this too is Yishin.
Yeah.
Got it. I got there. I got there.
I'm gonna say we should also say. I'm just.
Oh, we should say.
I mean,
That's,
This is literally the last one.
yeah.
I'm just filled with paranoia.
Oh, I thought there was an
Same.
idea for this. No, this is the last one.
Miss Green.
Me? What do you want with me?
The key around your neck, if you please.
Sorry?
Oh, you fucking freak. That
love
key
how
belonged
perfect
to
he looks.
Selden. There will be remnants of secretions from the man's skin on its surface that we can use. Don't fucking call it
Terrible,
that.
terrible phrase.
Just say oils
Really
like a
bad.
normal person.
Well,
Jesus
I don't
Christ.
think I know that yet. I'm gonna be real.
Very true.
Ren's gonna match his freak. Don't worry, Kume. That is the sample we need. Using it, we can create the indicator. I don't know why we're picking on you so much today. I'm so sorry.
I know why
it's
I'm
Bully
picking
Ren
on
Day.
him. I know why I'm
It's always
picking on
Bully
him.
Ren Day.
It's a
You
choice.
have you have an excuse. I'm just being me. Using it, we can create the indicator solution required for Mr. Sholmes' skin print seeker and find out exactly what Selden touched in the room that he used to rent.
Presumably everything.
Ah!
Yeah, literally.
Mr. Shamspear, that's one great to another, I assure you. If the late convict hall is hidden somewhere in his former lodgings, I shall uncover it in no more than 30 minutes.
So, Mr. Shamspear, the truth is well within our grasp now, and as such, you will never get your hands on Selden's stolen wealth.
In that case, I'll gladly let Mr. Sholmes have this key.
Solely to be a bit.
No! Give the key to me! The detective shan't have it!
It's over, Mr. Shamspear.
No. No!
You're out of options now. There's only one thing left for you to do. Admit your guilt.
Whoa. Oh, Shamble Spear! Despair!
Spear's not gonna work.
By thy name!
He exploded.
He's dead.
And this is where confetti in the courtroom came from. It's all Shakespeare.
Hate that. He's dead.
Put your hat back on. You look naked.
Ugh.
His middle part is disgusting.
Ew. It's gross.
He's trying to
This is
be
a not a.
cozy.
This is a cursed angle of his face. I'll be so honest.
It's really bad, yeah.
I know this is a
Ren, is
serious
this
moment,
your
but
man?
I need this. This your man?
I am not attracted to Shamspear. I just think he's funny.
Listen, I know, but the way you said that just now.
The gentleman doth protest too much,
I am
methinks.
not attracted to Shamspear.
I would like to state for the record.
Make it known. All right, we're getting it out of the system now, so that way you can have your moment here. All right.
I never intended to kill the man. I just wanted to drive him out of the room. That's all.
So you'd have time to find the convict's haul of stolen goods. I didn't know gas killed people. Oopsie daisy.
Yet after you'd killed the young man, you still didn't move into the room.
I said that so accusatory.
I asked the landlord, of course. I pleaded with him, but he refused.
Why?
I was 3 months behind with the rent, for one thing.
Mr. Garrett really has had a lot to put up with.
And he had the gas repair work done immediately afterwards, putting the room out of action for a while. And then, this Japanese man swooped in just the right moment to sign the new lease.
Oh, Mr. Natsume. What unfortunate timing.
Then, 5 days ago, after the incident on Briar Road, where the Japanese fellow got himself arrested, I thought I'd finally have my chance, but it wasn't to be.
His mouth is so cursed in that sprite.
No. The seal was... yeah, no. The scene was sealed off and guarded by the police night and day.
And if I remember rightly, Mr. Shom spent the whole day in there reading books.
I couldn't even enter the room, let alone search for the loot.
Which is why, on the day Mr. Natsume was acquitted and returned to his room, you once again tried your trick of blowing air into the gas pipe that feeds the stove in his room.
Unbeknownst to you, however, that action would lead you into a deadly trap.
William Shakespeare. How does it go? To be or not to be? That is the question.
From Shakespeare's Hamlet, Act 3, Scene 1.
Damn, you pulled that fast.
He's a nerd.
Well, let me tell you, in your case, it's not to be. That is the answer. You deserve to die for what you've done.
Banger line.
I love her.
I love her so much.
At first, I really did think it was just a terrible accident. I'll never forget our conversation the night before Duncan died.
Ah, Duncan.
Duncan.
The gas supply in my new lodgings are a complete disaster, you know, Olive.
The gas supply?
Yes. The stove always seems to go out in the middle of the night for some reason.
That's no joke.
They say it's the convict's curse.
Oh, Duncan, please, don't stay there. I don't care how cheap it is.
All right then. If it's that important to you, I'll start looking for a new place.
There are spare rooms at my house. Why don't you leave that horrible room tonight?
No, I'd better not. We said we'd wait until we'd graduated before we told our parents, remember?
But that was the last time we ever spoke. That very night, he fell victim to the gas. If only I'd known it was going to happen, I'd have insisted he left that horrible room that instant. But instead, all I've been left with is bitter regret. I stopped going to school. But something kept drawing me back to the house on Briar Road. I saw a stooped Eastern-looking man with a mustache coming out of the house one day when I was there. He walked up the road to Grub's Grubbery for some food, so I followed him and sat myself down next to him. He had some watery-looking soup and started to pick a quarrel with the publican. I don't know. That place is cursed, I tell you! Cursed! The ghost of that convict who used to live there is trying to suffocate me! I wake up in the middle of the night, freezing to death because the stove has gone out. The room is full of gas and I can hardly breathe. But the pipes have been checked. No problem there. It's like I'm the problem! That's what they're thinking. But how could that be? Duncan was gone, and now this man had almost suffered the same fate. Could it really be a curse? Then I remembered. A rumor I'd heard about how the gas companies go around investigating the gas installations. A rumor? Ah, you mean... Yes, everybody's heard the stories, it seems. About how they go around checking the pipes.
How anything connected to the gas can be extinguished by blowing air into the pipework.
That's when it started. A little flicker of doubt in the back of my mind that just wouldn't go away. Was it really an accident, though? Once I'd had the idea, it wouldn't leave me alone. Plagued me day and night. So I bought this at one of the black markets in the East End.
Black market?
I'd never been. I just heard people talk about them. And you really can buy anything you can think of there. In some ways, being able to get my hands on this so easily made me even more determined. I had to find out one way or another. Was Duncan's death an accident? Was it murder?
And your chosen method for establishing the truth was simple, but highly effective. Smear poison on the gas pipe you suspected the man of tampering with, and wait.
If Mr. Shamspeare was innocent, nothing would come of what you'd done. But if he was guilty, he would pay for his crimes dearly.
I found out the name of the man I suspected, William Shamspeare. And then I wrote him this little note.
Oh, I felt that in my hand. Jesus.
I have information regarding the death of Duncan Ross. Come to the Snug and Salad on Briar Road at 5 p.m. on the 17th. Don't tell anybody else about this letter or the meeting. It is a matter of utmost importance. If he'd done it, I knew that would worry him enough so he'd be sure to go. So I waited to see if it worked.
And of course, Mr. Shamspeare followed the instructions to the letter.
I worked out where the gas pipe was straight away. So I smeared a good amount of the poison I'd bought all around the mouth of the pipe. All the time praying that the devil's work wouldn't be done, and that it was all just some wild fantasy. Actually, no. All the time praying that the devil's work would be done, and that the culprit would get his just deserts. Days ago, when you were first stood in the dock before me, this whole affair seemed relatively straightforward. Yes, my lord. I certainly never imagined the depths of depravity that we should subsequently find lurking behind the scenes.
Yeah, MJ voice work.
MJ voice work!
Woo!
It has been a long road, my Nicole's friend.
Oh! Yes!
And one I certainly didn't envisage walking with you.
Okay.
Nevertheless, together we have reached the light to the end of the tunnel.
The judge
As it were.
like,
I'm ignoring that.
"Okay."
It's like, I don't. No one knows how
Quickly
to
became
respond to that.
Ooh.
Miss Green,
Allow that. Allow that. Allow that.
I got it.
yes, my lord. You will henceforth be stripped of your freedom as punishment for the attempted murder of Mr. William Shamspeare. Yes, I know. And you, Mr. Shamspeare, you will be tried for the murder of Mr. Duncan Ross in cold blood.
Woo!
And the subsequent attempted murder of Mr. Saseki Natsume here present.
Ooh, murders.
Mr. Naruhodo,
Yes?
yesterday, at the hospital, when you and your friends stopped me
From ending your life by drinking what was left in the poison bottle? I mean, I wasn't gonna fucking say it in
Like,
front of God and
Christ.
everybody, but alright. Yeah, that.
that, yeah.
Jesus.
I-
What is this, 2-4?
I was literally just thinking that.
And Adrian Andrews who?
Don't Adrian Andrews her.
Don't Adrian Andrews anyone.
I wasn't myself. I can't even really remember what was going through my mind. To be, or not to be, I suppose. And that's a question that's so hard to answer, it seems.
Well, personally, I'm glad of your being here, Miss Green.
Oh,
And I'd like to believe that planet, or that it's a blessing Mr. Shamspeare didn't die when he ingested the poison. For your sake, at the very least.
Oh, Green is so good.
I love her so much.
Yeah,
No, he totally deserved to die, but you don't need to get charged for murder.
it's good.
Oh. Because of you, I choose life, not death. Now, you've made the truth come out at last.
Bruno Mars does gay.
Really? I can't thank you enough.
Oh, Miss Green.
Mr. Saseki Natsume. Yes, my lord. The court declares that you are exonerated from all blame in this matter. Accordingly, I would call upon the ladies and gentlemen of the jury to present a verdict of not guilty.
We are in full agreement, my lord.
God damn.
Batman. In
Batman.
that case, I hereby declare the defendant
Hot!
Milky.
Milky!
What a hot milky it is.
And what a hot milky it is.
Court is adjourned.
I love Olive.
I love her so much.
Such a good character.
She really is.
What the hell was I talking about? Oh, it was Ghost Trick. I was like, what was I just going on a rant about? About how, thank you, Water, about how the entire plot, or like the entire, like, there's a music motif that occurs like over and over in the game. And I was like, what was I just talking about? How the entire message of the game is you can always choose life.
Yeah.
It was Ghost Trick, baby.
Ghost Trick.
Go play Ghost Trick.
Everyone played
Everyone played
Ghost
Ghost
Trick. I
Trick.
love it.
Or watch Max and I play Ghost Trick, like,
Yeah.
from a year ago.
Oh, water.
So true.
I did not see water.
It was a really fucking funny playthrough. It's where, it's where I think some of my favorite bits have come from. Oh, horny Cabanella.
Oh, yes. Yes. At last. Horny Cabanella.
Me?
Divine justice duly done.
Divine justice. My dear fellow, if there were any divine justice in this world, you would
Shave that mustache.
No. This has nothing to do with my mustache.
Some say that a luxuriant moustache is a sign of physical prowess, Mr. Sholmes.
Locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire. Once again. Once again.
That's why you topped.
Oh, I need to turn my game back down. You saved me from doom!
I'm very happy to have been able to help, Mr. Natsume. Congratulations on your acquittal. Your second in almost as many days.
I was first acquainted with and gained affection for English literature whilst in our great homeland empire. And then, by a twist of fate, I was brought to the land that bore the fruit of that literature. Only, the city of bricks and mortar became my prison. Try as I might, I never found my feet here. In the end, I confined myself to my room and lived life through friendly old books.
You've had such a difficult time, haven't you?
Ah, but a week ago now, I dragged you out of that dark and dingy room of yours, did I not?
You did. And I've seen more of life in this week than in all my years to date. And for the first time, I feel I've begun to see the true face of the English that's so far been hiding from behind the wall of fog.
Fog, you say?
My dear fellow, there is nothing special about the true face of the English, as you put it. Wheresoever one goes in the world, humans are human. There are a few genuine differences.
Yeah?
Yes, I think you're right. I finally started to see that. And I've come to understand something.
White people are terrible.
White people are terrible! I've worked out why I was attracted to English literature in the first place. And William Shakespeare. It made me see.
That's probably why she was so attracted to me.
Intellectually attracted.
Intellectually attracted. Now, whatever our nationality, we humans all have the same hopes and fears. We're all just doing our best to live.
Well said. I've come to feel the same way.
In the 10 days I've been in London.
In the 10 days I've been
I've
in
made a
London.
decision too.
I'm getting the fuck out of here.
I'm
Literally.
getting the fuck out of here. You may need to, yeah.
Let's leave.
There we go. That was it. That was it.
Let's
Okay.
leave.
I'm going to cut short my study tour here and return to Japan.
What?
Just when we'd become friends here in London. That's not the word that's on the screen. Sure. What a terrible shame.
Oh, I know. That does tug at my heartstrings. It really does. But I've decided I'd like to take everything I've learned here in Britain and write something of my own. A novel of sorts, I suppose.
Oh my. So you'll be creating your own literature, Mr. Natsume. How wonderful.
Oh, well, no. I mean, I wouldn't presume to call it literature.
Rewriting my silly little fanfiction.
Why not? Then that is precisely the definition, Mr. Moustache.
I suppose you're right, yes. It will, in a way, be literature. But as of now, all I know is that I'd like to try my hand at writing. I have no delusions of grandeur. Grandeur. Whatever. I can say words.
I, for one, would love to read your work.
Well, all things considered, it may be for the best. After all, you have once again emerged victorious. From a battle with the Reaper.
Ah! That's very true.
Hello?
I don't know.
Just keeping things interesting.
And there is no salvation for a person in the dock when the Reaper is the prosecutor.
The desire to return post-haste to the perceived safety of your homeland is one I quite understand.
My goodness, yes! Faced with such a terrifying prospect. Nobody would consider that cowardly, I'm sure.
But that's not why I'm leaving! I mean it! Objection!
I was gonna say that's him.
No objection.
And that was the case that we found ourselves embroiled in 6 months ago now. Saseki-san did indeed return to Japan and submitted a report about both cases to the government. It was on reading that report that Professor Mikotoba was prompted to visit the scholar. And was prompted to visit the scholar. And barely any time later, Susato-san was given the news that she must return to Japan as well. On the back of a telegram stating falsely that her father had fallen gravely ill. The only possible explanation that comes to mind is what happened after the trial on the following day. The day that we uncovered the loot hidden by the now deceased convict in his former lodgings. What did you fucking find, dog? 24th of February, 10:13 a.m., Mr. Natsume's room. That's close to Nav's birthday? I think that's true.
Oh, well done, Mr. Sholmes. How simply, oh god, the thunder. How simply marvelous of you. I clicked away. To uncover the secret hiding place in just one day.
Wasn't it supposed to take 30 minutes?
As I believe I told you, my dear fellows, skin prints are extremely useful in such situations. Wouldn't you agree, Gregson?
Majesty's been happily munching an agreement this whole time, you know, Hurley.
Happily. I think perhaps humorlessly might be closer to the truth.
So, it transpires the man fashioned a hiding place in the ceiling.
And what's in it? What exactly is the loot?
Let us look then, if you're ready. Let's examine the late burglar's hole.
I just started storming so violently.
Oh no.
Goodness.
What the?
Yeah.
Sky knows.
What is that? A kink thing?
Oh,
Oh my
god.
god.
Oh,
my god.
no.
Oh no.
Oh god. I have to get through this line. I have to get through this line. I have to get through this line.
Bondage and blood kink.
Oh, man. I'm normal.
Julie, you're so strong.
I am
God's
so strong.
strongest soldier.
Did you hear that thunderclap?
I didn't, but that's really funny.
I
Oh my god.
It looks to be some sort of neckband or collar.
A collar? That's huge though. Looks like it could fit on a person's neck. Oh.
And look at all the gemstones set in it. I can see why it was claimed to be worth £1,000. Perhaps I can have it as a belt.
Violent thunderclap again. Perhaps I could have it as a belt.
Oh, have you noticed on the inside there? There are some dark stains.
You don't think they could be blood, do you? I mean, there's quite a lot of it.
On second thoughts, perhaps I won't have it as a belt.
Then, of course, there's this emblem here.
Thank you, Thunder. My house is shaking.
Oh my god.
It's great, it's great, it's great. Oh my
I
god.
think I heard that one. Okay.
Yo, that was loud.
Yeah, whoa.
A large letter B and a small crown.
What does it signify, do you think?
Oh, I hadn't noticed that. I feel as though I've seen that emblem somewhere before, you know? Where could it have been?
To be or not to be?
Stands
That's
for
enough of
bee,
that.
like the bug.
That's enough of that, I think. What? What's the matter with Mr. Sholmes? All the color is drained from his face. That's
Even
really
whiter.
that's impressive.
He's
Why, even
the hex
whiter?
code. FFFF.
He went he went from ivory to porcelain.
Well, Inspector.
He's hex code FFFFF. That's not enough Fs.
Well, Inspector, I believe you ought to be taking this, oughtn't you? It could be valuable evidence, after all. It must be kept safely under lock and key.
Hex code 77777.
Yes. Get your grubby hands off that, you lot, and hand it over. Now.
I'd never seen a collar that large before. Something awakened in me, and all those jewels certainly looked to be extremely valuable. But that's not what stood out the most to me. At least, not once I noticed it. Those dark marks on the inside of the collar. Those stains. Could they really have been blood?
Well, that was a funny case, wasn't it? But it's all buttoned up now.
And you look very pleased, Iris.
I am, because I'm starting to wonder what I could use as the basis of this month's story in the magazine. But this case will be perfect. It's been so fascinating.
You're talking about the latest installment of the Adventures of Sherlock Sholmes, I presume.
The mystery of the knife in the mist, and the mustached man and the convict's curse, perhaps. I can make it a two-part story.
Can't wait.
A word, please, Iris?
Yes? What is it, Harley?
I'm sorry, but you can't write about this case. It's out of the question.
What? Why not? It's a great case.
Then I shall have to insist that you limit yourself to the first of your two titles. The second must never be written. Is that clear?
Yes.
And so it was that the second of Souseki-san's cases became buried in obscurity.
Why did I think that was Ren at first? Why did I think Ren
I also thought that was Ren for a second.
No, you fucking didn't!
I did! It took me until, like, the second to realize it was not you. The first couple...
Second to gasp. I forgot the voice acting starts this early. Yeah, surprise, Ren is Mark Oda.
It's Mark O'Donnell.
Now
Congrats,
looking
Ren.
back, I feel I understand. I can see why Mr. Sholmes forbade Iris from publishing the story. It would take a little longer before I saw the link between everything that had happened and would happen. For it wasn't until 2 months after the arrival of Susato-san's letter that events began to unfurl again. With an incident that took place at the very heart of the eagerly awaited Great Exhibition of London.
Twirling my hair, kicking my feet.
I think I have influenza.
The plague.
I am in love with Ryunosuke.
I love it.
Woo.
I will.
Alright, Mark
I
Oda's
would
voice
kiss
is
him
so good.
passionately on the lips, and he will say, "I'm gay," and I'll be like,
My
"Sorry,
apologies, my lord.
this was." The what?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I love the game. This is my favorite case in this game.
Yeah.
This might also be my favorite, I think.
It's
This
my.
is probably my favorite. This might be my favorite Ace Attorney case, like maybe overall, if I'm even being honest.
It's my
I just
third
really like this one.
favorite.
Man, the last time there was this much hype about a 2-3 case, it was Turnabout Big Top, another Ace Attorney musical.
Aha!
So glad I made that a fucking command. That's so stupid.
It's a really funny command.
Really good.
Okay.
Raining so violently.
I'm terrified at the implications of this.
Yeah.
Fun.
It'll be so much fun. It'll be so much fun. It's like the peak. It's like the peak yaoi game.
This is the this wasn't the peak Yowie case?
No, not even
No.
close.
No,
Not even
at all.
close.
no.
What the fuck?
Yeah, not even close.
Kate, you don't even understand the depths of this game we have not touched yet.
Yeah, it's kind of
It's
crazy.
insane.
You would think, because I honestly, even just like replaying, I forgot how much happened in that last case.
Same.
It's a really good case, but goddamn, so much game left.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. Now's a good time to say that, due to circumstances, we won't be playing the Great Ace Attorney 2 for the next 2
Wait,
weeks.
you're right. I forgot.
Oh wait, the next 2 weeks?
It's the next two.
I was literally
Because-
just thinking. I was like, oh, I'm so excited for next week. Nope.
Mm-mm.
Nope,
Yeah,
because
guys.
we're.
I'm also not gonna be here on the 4th.
Uh,
Damn it!
I'm so sorry.
No!
unless we switch to.
Okay.
No, we can't because I have a. Well, we could. Could
I
we?
was gonna say we can.
I can switch
if
to
we
another day.
If we
We could
move to another,
switch. We'll figure it out.
This case is.
We'll figure
yeah.
it. We'll figure it
We'll
out.
talk.
We'll figure it
We'll
out.
talk
We've
Yeah,
done a
next-
3 week.
next week
We've
I
done
will
a
be
we've
gone.
done a we've done a month-long hiatus before at a weird spot. It's fine.
This is a
Um,
crazy place to leave that.
Yeah, this is just a real bad spot. It's
Okay.
real. It's,
I think better
I
to leave
will-
it here than having
better to-
started
yeah.
it.
that's true.
Yeah.
I will agree. Yeah, it's better
This
to
is
stop
a-
here
this
than
is
to
a-
start.
Yeah.
Tough case to stop in the
We'll-
middle of.
You
Well-
have to play this one all the way through. Yeah,
Yeah.
I played that one.
So
real fast.
we edging us for real. I'm
Ooh.
sorry, man. I'm gonna be. So here's the thing: is that I think Julie's unavailable on the 21st. I'm gonna
Yes.
be out of town on the 28th for my birthday. Well, not for my birthday, but it will be my birthday, and I will be out of town. I don't know what the fuck Ren's got going on the 4th, but that's none of my business.
I have a convention.
Oh
Yeah,
Yes!
Ren and
Oh,
I are
that's
both
right, you're on
knocking it out with
Con
cons. Ren and I are both knocking out this game with cons. Are you kidding?
That's really funny.
That's
I'm
really
sorry,
good.
we're cosplayers.
I could theoretically.
Don't.
Do it,
Don't.
babe.
It's gonna be a con day. Don't you dare.
No,
do
Mine
that.
is
that's-
also
you're
a
gonna be tired.
theoretically I could, but like I will be dead.
Don't.
You know all this. You know what's waiting for us in that.
Yeah,
case.
I
Alright,
know.
good
I
point.
You
really
cannot be
should.
dead for that. I don't know what's
Mhm.
happening, but apparently it is something you cannot be dead for, and I would not wish that
Yeah.
upon you. We'll work something out, mate. It's so a plan for
Wait.
no to God, but if there is an update to that, you know where you can hear about it. You can hear about it in the Discord server where I make all my announcements about scheduling stuff when there are actual announcements that I can make, and it's not just us starting an hour and a half late because we wanted to. But what is known is that this week, unless something goes horribly awry, Ren and I will be starting Yakuza Kiwami. Ren, did you did you see the clip that I sent in the server?
Which one?
It was the one called like, oh yes, my favorite Yakuza. I called it Yakuza Kawashin because I blanked on the name.
Oh my god.
What?
I like with so much confidence. I was like, running. I was like, it starts with a K. It starts with a K, and there's a W in there, and so I just really confidently went. Thursday or on Tuesday of next week, Ren and I will be starting Yakuza Kawashin.
Oh wait. Oh, I haven't watched this. Wait, let me.
No, that's not what it's called. What the fuck is that? That's the ship from Evangelion. What am I thinking of? It's really good. It's like a 30-second clip. It was really good. That's also in the server if anyone else missed that. Or if you're on Twitch, it's probably in the
Yakuza-
featured because it was funny as hell.
And would you say Yakuza 3 is Yakuza Kawashin?
Yeah.
Anyway, that's I think the only. No. So Tuesday we're starting Yakuza, the first one, and then on Friday we're starting the third case in Dual Destinies, I think, with Jack and Max.
Good luck. Sorry.
And that's
Oh no.
that is
Right.
where
No,
we
I
are.
cursed the stream. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, stream gods.
It's so funny. It's so funny every time that you say that because nothing else on my end seems to break for stream. So it's just every
really
once in a
odd.
while. It's just every
just
once in
start
a while
screaming.
you guys are like, holy shit, everything broke. And I'm like, I don't know, man. No one yelled at me. Point is, there will be no Baldur's Gate 3 this week. No. That's all I'm going to say confidently. We will work something out, maybe, about Tika. I don't know. It's all fine. Either way. Who cares? I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are. There is no Mountain Try. There is only Mountain Dew. And, till next time, I guess.
Not sure about Big Top.
Watch Turnabout Big Top.
Go watch.
That's your.
Go watch Turnabout.
Go watch Turnabout
Big
Big Top. Now that stream's over.
The
Go watch
musical
Turnabout Big
version,
Top.
not the game.
Yeah, watch
Yeah,
Turnabout
not
Big
the
Top,
game.
another Ace
Don't-
Attorney musical.
Do not do the game.
You
Thank
can
you,
do
Big
the
Top
anime,
Man.
but I'd rather you do the musical.
Yeah.
You should do the musical.
You
though.
should do the musical. You'll get to hear all of us again. And clearly, you guys aren't tired of that.
You get to hear me be annoying.
Let's go. Go watch Big Top.
Oh, I picked up.
Go watch Big Top.